Hello everyone, and welcome to another week of Retro Book Club, Season 5, Episode 3, with... What the fuck is this game? I don't know. I haven't seen the game yet. I am your host, Okaya Games, and with me I have 4 wonderful players here. I am joined by BeakBeak85.
Temptation is a bitch, I'll just say that much.
I am joined by Heavybass.
Hello everyone, it's me again, once again back for another retro book club. Hopefully with a good week behind me.
I am joined by Terravan.
If you rearrange the letters in Okami of games, you'll get Games of Okami. Think about it.
My favorite anagram.
And
And I am joined by a newcomer here to the show. Please welcome Ashley.
Oh god, what do I say?
I mean, that's a good thing to say.
Exactly.
KFC mac and cheese.
Everybody point at the shy person.
Chicken macaroni,
Don't
pop
point at the shy person.
hot dog and
Well,
burrito. Chicken wings.
I'm glad we have lost sight of the show already, and we are like 2 minutes into it. We have the games.
Ashley.
We have the games, and we have the players. So all that's left is the order, and we'll be starting.
The order this week?
And we'll be starting with Heavybass for this week.
Wait, really? I'm first? Oh shit!
Up second is Ashley. Third is BeakBeak. Fourth, Terravan. And we'll be closing out with my game. So, let's get started with the first game of the night from Heavybass.
Oh, hi. I just got in
Yes,
here
hello.
last minute and Hi. I didn't know the order this week, so I had no idea to prep. But I had a feeling that I wanted to bring back an old concept from a previous show and bring it back to this season, since now we have a particular console that is now available to us.
Yeah, we have
So my offering is a GameCube game.
Yeah, one we've had on here before. Just a different version of the game.
We had the shittiest version of this particular game, and now we're pretty much going to be playing the best version of this particular game. Tank Controls is back. We're playing Resident Evil 2 for the GameCube.
Oh no.
Oh, hey.
Yes.
The best version of this game, I disagree. We have the modern Resident Evil 2.
Pretty sure the best version of Resident Evil 2 was on the GameCube.
I think that's the winning answer.
That's the best answer I can think of. Jeez.
No
No one ever
you.
suspects the Tiger console.
Alright, everybody load it up. We got Resident Evil 2.
Yeah, Resident Evil 2, Tank Controls, and normally Toon would be annoyed, but he's still not here for obvious personal reasons. Get well, buddy.
We'll see him back eventually, I'm sure.
So I just figured, let's play a good version of a game, rather than play a bad version of the game. Like the 2 times we've been to Resident Evil, aka the N64 version of this game, and the Saturn version of Resident Evil 1.
Yeah, I forgot. We had the Saturn Resident Evil 1.
The original 1 is cursed. There's no auto-aim.
Indeed, it's no auto-aim. But there is auto-aim in this one, and it's basically everything they've done for the N64 version, but they put it into one very tiny disc. Those GameCube discs were tiny, but the amount of input, everything from the car, everything with better sound quality, it's just. This is taking a while to be down.
I've heard that in the case of Resident Evil 2 and 3 on GameCube, they are basically just straight ports with Resident Evil 1 being like the full-on remake.
Yeah. I believe it was an exclusivity deal at the time for the numbered Resident Evils, and then Capcom broke it by releasing Resident Evil 4 for the PS2.
Mm-hmm.
Leon.
I have a list of games that I've been going through in my spare time, trying to get through. And one of those games is actually the original version of Resident Evil 4, because my first time playing through it proper was playing the remake that came out last year. So I've been trying to get that experience under my belt.
My first experience with Resident Evil 4 was the Wii version.
My first time playing Resident Evil 4 was the GameCube version.
Hey, same! Though I did a bit of...
Did you play with the chainsaw controller?
Yeah, that's the only way to play the game.
I wish I had the chainsaw controller. I don't have that much money.
So I did a bit of...
Look at this fancy high-res Resident Evil.
So I did some thinking on this game.
The high-res Resident Evil with high fidelity, great graphics, even though it just looks like the PS1 version. Runs fantastic.
So here's a fun fact. I did some digging, and apparently Lady D's body has more polygons than the entirety of Resident Evil 2 for the N64.
Oh my. Heavybass, I don't see the game.
I am trying to download the game, but the game is not exactly me doing this, so I'm gonna have to be forced to play through my copy of the game. So, give me a quick second, and I will...
If you got it in hand, that works, fair enough. I also just see a... Oh, because it's paused. Okay. I was about to say, I just see a black screen on Ashley's stream, but I see the
I was
enemy's
on
paused.
the title screen and it faded to like a black screen.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it shows a little text and then it goes back to the next.
Okay. Let's get back.
The next reel.
Okay, there we go.
Do I have a file? I wonder if I have an ancient file. Okay, no.
Played Resident Evil. Oh.
I was gonna say, starting from midway through the game, the only real way to play a game on RBC.
I mean, that's what I do with most of my games, because I want to keep my progress in some of the saves.
Right.
Well, I always back up my stuff, so every now and then I'm always blown away by some several-year-old save I have from booting up something emulated, so I had to check.
Okay, let's get back to this game.
Yeah, sometimes when we have the repeat games on here, I'll end up saying, wait, do I have my save from when we originally played this? Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, because I have to also make sure the thing is updated for if I get to push updates and the like for people.
B-A-C. Can I change this around? Let's change this a bit. Don't mind me.
You're good. Although I think we are about set to go. So, is everybody ready?
It's Cecil.
Right. Starting then in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Resident Evil 2. Loading Leon's story.
As am I.
Leon. Because I played Claire last time.
Go.
I also know.
You can skip the cutscene, by the way, if you press start, which is a really good bonus.
Oh, good. Everybody pick Leon. That's good. Screw Claire. Claire's weapons are bad.
Oh, okay. Well, fuck you. I guess I'm gonna go reset. Oh, I have to, like, reset proper. Hang on.
One of them is an odd one. Odd one. Odd one.
Hang on. I thought resetting would let me be able to choose between Leon or Claire again.
If you go to options.
Yeah, if you go to options, you could actually change the story from there.
Oh, okay. I was expecting a soft reset to just take me back to the story select.
Nope.
You could skip any cutscene in this version. What a time to be alive.
It's the best version of the game.
Is this going to be on the test?
I've heard Tendo's speech a billion times.
So have I. So have I.
I don't know if I ever played through Claire's story. I don't remember her whole... So, much like with Resident Evil 4, my only experience with finishing Resident Evil 2 was the remake. And I remember I did play Leon's story. I don't remember if I did Claire's story.
It was later revealed that the
I don't think you did.
had been caused by the T virus.
I am
Same advice as it plays to if you've ever played a Resident Evil game. Run away is the best option, especially during the beginning bits of the game.
I mean, yeah,
It
it plays on that thing of you have limited ammo, so don't go fighting everything. Just fight things when you need to. Conserve your ammo when possible.
God, Leon, what's with your face? It looked like someone just spilled Vaseline on it.
Oh, are you running into a problem, Ashley?
Yes.
What happened?
First of all, I didn't know what I was doing. Says to load from which memory card, but it wouldn't let me. And now my RetroArch crashed.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh,
Welcome
load
to
for game.
Retro.
Oh, you had to pick the second option for original game.
Yeah, you can't exactly.
I guess you could play a rage game if you feel spicy.
I think the problem is Ashley went into the load a save option when there was not a save.
Maybe.
Right, hang on.
Sounds like it to me.
Keep an eye on when I see that screen share back up, because it's the stream looks a little bit different with
Oh dear.
Oh, I just resetted my game. Shit.
Oh, how would you reset?
Accidentally press the reset button. Accidentally press the restart button on the RetroArch.
Headshot!
Yeah, I usually disable that because I don't want to risk the possibility of it happening.
Ah, that might be why then. Good thinking. I'll remember that next time.
I'll crash
Wait, how
again.
the hell-
It crashed again.
Alright.
Oh dear.
If it's crashing for you again, if it crashes for you again, then we may go fall back to the backup.
Oh, well, I'll have to make another introduction then.
Yeah, you get to introduce the game twice if we need to do that.
Yay!
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting RetroArch even has. Oh no, Binks' feed is also off.
Yeah, this is.
Everybody's having problems but me.
But it just looks weird on the stream because I have it cropped accordingly to accommodate both Beak and Ash. So when one of the streams goes down, it ends up looking a little weird.
Oh!
Hang on.
Surprise!
Oh no!
It's the opposite of stereoscopic 3D.
Hang on.
You can't stop getting eaten.
You're a cop, right?
Yeah, first day on the job. Great, huh?
Oh, but it's her
Wonders.
first year?
Mine's Claire Redfield.
And,
There should be a first one. These bushes. There it is.
Oh, hang on.
That herb was not there on the Dreamcast.
Gonna look a bit weird for a second, but 3, 2, 1. God damn it! Oh, there we go. At least looks good on stream again. Hopefully, it does not crash for you again. Did it crash?
Okay, is it okay if I just run it on like Dolphin?
That's fine.
I'm running
good.
I'm running it in Dolphin in the first place.
Yeah, rule of thumb here. You can use. I don't really care what you use to run a game, just as long as it works. That's the important thing.
You okay?
Still in one piece.
That's good.
Oh, for the love of Christ, get out of my way, guys. Seriously.
Not that bit. Once I see the stream back up.
Oh, I'm finally getting the gameplay, and this is,
Yeah, as much as we meme on the tank controls, the tank controls aren't usually that bad. Like, I played a bunch of other games before that also use tank controls. It's usually that in combination with the fixed camera angle that makes it clunky for me. They were parted by an unescapable destiny. It's the beginning of their worst nightmare.
how to control this stupid thing.
Ooh, audio might be having some hiccups, but it's fine. It runs.
Well, I died. This is a great start.
Oh yeah, you can expect to die a fair bit if you don't know what you're doing in this game.
Shit.
If you do make it to the police station, here's a hot tip for you that every time I tell people this who've never played this game before, they're always never realize it. So whenever you see a cop on the ground, Leon will say like, "Oh, that's a cop body. That's bad." But if you look at it again, Leon will rob that body of its ammo.
Also, how do I attack?
You
You have to hold R to raise your weapon, and then
Probably like
alright,
A button or something. I don't remember.
A button.
But
I
yeah,
don't
there's
remember.
there's a button to ready your gun, and then another one to fire.
I believe by default it's R to raise. R for raise. How about that?
Oh yeah, that's the one way to remember it. I think that's what it's like in Resident Evil 4, since that's decently fresh in my mind.
Except in my case, R brings up the map.
Normal video game.
Did you configure your controls properly?
It could
No.
It could be R2 if you have a controller with those. Because R could be Z.
Oh, yes. It might be R. It might be R2.
It might be whatever your Z button is.
Ah.
The Z button for me would be R1 button.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
that's version either.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure my stuff is mostly configured like a, I'm just doing cropping right now, so that way Beak's feed is at least, viewable, until we've got feed from Ashley again.
I'm
Your
not
range
seeing
game.
the game on the Dolphin emulator.
Uh-oh.
Oh, did you
drag and drop the
have you
RBG
put it
file
where
into
your
it?
location of your game is?
Yes.
Did it
Drag
refresh?
and drop work?
Yes, I hit refresh.
Alright.
Huh.
Well, I guess we're gonna take this as the sign that, sorry Resident Evil 2, we're gonna be pulling in another game.
Well,
I was running into some audio hiccups as well, so
Yeah, my audio sounded very weird.
yeah, it was still playable for me, but
Are both of you also playing it in RetroArch?
I am.
I'm using RetroArch, yeah.
I'm gonna blame RetroArch because I'm not having any problems with Dolphin.
I have had no issues with that one as well.
Alright, I need to go grab the box art. Hang on.
Also, I got someone in my chat.
We'll flip over to here. 1 second to go grab the box art as well as the game we're gonna be falling back onto.
Well,
this is Resident Evil 2, you're too good for this world.
It was not by my hand that I was once again given digital flesh.
Resident Evil 2, you world.
Resident Evil 2, you blockhead.
Couldn't help doing the quote. I'm sorry. As much as bad Sympathy in the Night freaking stuff is, the interest.
I still love the voice acted version of it. That's using the Twitter meme with the porn bots where you just hear Dracula going, "My pussy in bio." It's really good.
What is a man?
Right.
What is a man?
A miserable pile in bio.
Grabbing the box art, and then I will drop the game in the Discord for everyone to grab.
I'll just, if it is, I'll just load this game.
I solved the puzzle.
Right.
That's good enough for me.
You got your backup game in the Retro Book Club room. Go grab it, everyone. And for people on stream, hang on a second. Let me just go ahead and change this box art really quick. 3, 2, 1, bam! Mega Man 7.
Yep, we're playing Mega Man 7. backup game choice because, wow, I wasn't expecting to introduce 2 games tonight, but hey, there's a first for everything.
Yeah, there's a reason why I'm like, yeah, I have a backup in mind sometimes, because you never know when stuff like this is gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean, I
And-
still remember the day you guys got. Sorry, word garbage. You guys got Hams Unite.
Was it right? Because that's when we had like it was some Dreamcast game or something like that, and it didn't end up, and it crashed for most of us, except for like one person. So they just kept playing that game while the rest of us played Hams Unite or something like that.
Yeah, I think it was Freestar who got it out, who still kept playing the game.
That sounds right. Yeah, go ahead and load up Mega Man 7. I should take my own advice.
Good suggestion there, bud. I'm sorry my game didn't work, and for some... that might be why it was now I've unloaded it. It's RVN. I was pretty much using the ISO, and it ran fine for me.
That
Which is
explains quite a bit.
Yes, that might have been the real reason, because let's take a look at my files. Let's take a look at the file size of my actual copy of the game.
Well, you should take a look at the file size of your window of your emulator right now.
Oh shit. Oh shit! I did not see that. Sorry. Oops.
It's fine, but I am gonna screenshot it to point and laugh at.
Of course. Ugh. Oversized cropping. Oh shit.
What do you mean this isn't Make Moss 7?
Make my balls!
Got him!
Oh, damn it.
That is not my air horn. It's good enough, though.
We're gonna go to Disneyland and find that
in
horn.
the heart of these nuts.
Alright. Just hold tight. I'm doing the fun thing we like to call cropping. And then we'll... It's a Super Nintendo game this time around, so I'd like to think we're not going to be running into technical mishaps this time around. But we shall see.
The whole Magma thing just made me remember some of the interesting Pokemon names for the Stadium games. Like, in Gym Leader Castle, there's a trainer who nicknames his Pokemon by rearranging their names, and his Machoke was named Chokema.
For the people in Twitch chat, this is what I was making fun of Heavybass for. You're welcome.
Gee, thanks.
Well, welcome to the club of getting made fun of on RBC Heavybass. You're a real one.
I get it. Last time I was here, it was a really good clip, but now this shit happens. My week was fantastic.
Thank you for giving me clip ammo when we're done here.
Alright, I've got everything cropped, so I'm ready to go and everybody else is.
Alright.
Just about set.
Alright.
Here we go again.
Attempt number 2 then, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mega Man 7.
So, a 60-bit Mega Man, aka oversized models.
It is, of the mainline Mega Man games, it is the Mega Man game I have the least experience with, between 1 through 11.
Yeah, this is probably on the lower end spectrum of the series that is good. I think it's like mid. But it's mostly because this game is mostly because the Dr. Wily fight is stupidly hard.
Yeah, I've beaten this game, I think, once, and I remember, like, next to nothing about the Wily fight, but I always remember people saying that it's, like, one of the hardest ones of the series. And I also remember 8's being a bit difficult, too.
I don't think 8 was that.
Oh, this is fucking stupid.
difficult.
What is this thing?
Oh yeah, the fake out hat's
yeah.
great.
Yeah. Personally, I kind of like the other one better.
There's that blue bomber helmet.
And there's a sweet theme too.
Oh yeah.
And this game also has the interesting method of pacing where, unlike all the previous Mega Man games that had, where you could go for any of the 8 Robot Masters out the gate, you have to fight them in sets of 4, in this and Mega Man 8.
Yeah, but it only lasted 2 games.
I think...
Same with the
Actually,
Game
no,
Boy Color
3.
games? Or
3,
Game Boy
because
games?
they made Mega Man base canon.
Yeah, I want to say at least one of the X games does something similar, but I don't remember.
Me neither. I know Mega Man and Base is they did like a sort of like a assertive path for you to take on 3 Robot Masters to start off with.
Yeah, a boss tree, more or less. You beat one to get access to more.
Yes, exactly.
You've got to go now, Mega Man. Get Rush and follow Wily's spaceship.
Oh god, speaking of the writing, the voice acting, just Jesus.
Everybody memes on the voice acting. So the question is, what's more cheesy, the voice acting in Mega Man 8 or the Mega Man cartoon series?
The cartoon series, because it actually has lasted longer.
Yeah, not to mention we had stuff like Proto Man blowing up
Abraham Lincoln. Oh no, he's gonna blast President Lincoln! It was like an evening where I just watched a bunch of episodes from that show. It was great, and I don't remember anything from that, and I can't help but wonder if that's just me suppressing memories or not.
Oh, I don't know, Pharaoh Man punching Mega Man as soon as he got his powers.
Oh, all I remember from it is that Cutman sounds like Peter Lorre for some reason.
Alright, Cyberpunk 20... whatever year this is.
20XX. It's always the canon year in Mega Man, the year 20XX.
Every cat. You know, the sad thing is I was going to go on a tirade how every Mega Man, how every Resident Evil gets developed into a different game. Which is fun, because one Resident Evil became Dino Crisis, one Resident Evil became Onimusha. Devil May Cry was a Resident Evil game at one point.
Yeah. Oh god,
Wouldn't be
I think I usually
Has
start with
any
you.
other game that showed up? Anyway.
Yeah, Burst Man is where I usually like to start for bosses in Mega Man 7. I know Polk, who plays this game a lot, likes to start with Freeze Man.
Yeah, I'm going with Freeze Man first.
I'll try Burst Man.
I remember struggling with Buster doing Freeze Man.
He has a
What
pattern.
is the Cloud Man
I mean-
first, but it's been a while.
I mean, most bosses have a pattern. You are correct about this.
It's just learning that pattern.
I gotta deal with the
Ooh.
countdown bombs here. I think that was an E-Tank I just picked up.
Ooh, just like Freeze Man's from Mega Man 6.
Yeah, Blizzard Man, I think you're thinking of.
The Mega Man X4 method of killing off previous Robot Masters.
Well, actually, can I get that extra? I probably can. Just don't
Shout
block my
out to
head on the
Blizzard
ceiling.
Buffalo's corpse and Chill Penguin's corpse in the background of Frost Wars level.
Yeah.
Which was ironically where I did introduced, because I was in a rush, if I remember.
Alright.
No, that was Mega Man 4. Mega Man 4, I was literally had a gun to my head.
So this is a game that I played in SNES through like a channel point redemption, and this game is like nearly impossible to play in SNES because mostly when you're in the water, because you can't see where you're going in the water, because layering is fun.
Ooh.
Layers don't exist in Z-SNES, as we've established in many other games.
Yeah, getting plenty of those Mega Man 5 references, Leslie. Please die.
Too high, damn it!
So hey,
Alright.
Doing so bad. I usually die a lot quicker in Mega
Oh,
Man
yeah,
games.
This Mega Man can't climb walls.
Yeah, this ain't Mega Man X, Mega Man.
There I go.
I'm
Stage theme.
taking a lot of damage.
What?
Probably be careful of that.
Can I not make that jump?
I don't know, can you?
Maybe I'm just jumping too early.
Oh, you're in
I'm
the
so
same
fucking-
point I'm at.
I believe I remember the jumping is a bit different in this game.
Oh, okay, no, I was just jumping too early.
The one problem with going to this stage first, already get a early welcome with the power of Yoku blocks.
Not that bad compared to the rest of the series.
Oh yeah, there's some pretty bad Yoku block patterns.
Man,
Iceman!
Iceman, mostly nobody remembers the way the Yoku blocks go in those because everybody just uses the magic platform to get over it. Same deal with, what do you call it? Heatman. Because everybody just uses, item 2 to get across.
Good. Back to start for me.
Rip. I think by this point I've hit the checkpoint at least in here. Hopefully soon to find the boss. But I'm noticing a unhealthy dose of spikes in this area.
Ah, you must be in the second half of the level.
I mean, I would assume yes, because there's the boss door. I'd be concerned if I was still in the first half after entering the boss fight.
Yes.
Alright, now do
okay,
I...
these guys
I'm
fight.
gonna need that energy tank.
Do I remember how to fight Burst Man? Moderately, I guess. Yeah, this isn't too bad of a Buster Duel.
The pattern is easy enough for Burstman to do. Normally I would do him first, but...
I think... Is there something good that you get from Freeze Man's stage? Like, something that might prevent you from doubling back to a stage?
Let's see.
Because I know you can find...
Is it Rush Search, or is it the Big Bolt?
I think.
Yeah, because that's... Usually when
the
I...
exit.
Usually when I see, some sort of stage being a popular choice as, like, the first stage to do in a Mega Man game, it's usually because of something you get in there, you know, like why everybody starts with Chill Penguin in Mega Man X1, because you get the dash boots there, for example.
Okay, so that didn't work out.
Yeah, I believe I might have found the reason. The exit's in the Freeze Man's level, and you need the Rush Search, which you find in the same level as well.
Alright, that's
Alright.
my first Robot Master down.
let's try Junkman.
After you've beaten Burstman?
I think Beak died to Burst Man, so it's
Yeah,
trying...
I died to the mid-boss.
Hey, boss can be rough.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
There's the you can get useful stuff in the shop too.
Yeah, because this was the first Mega Man game of the main series to introduce currency. So any bullets that you pick up in the stage, you can use those as currencies to buy stuff like 1-ups or E-tanks.
Good to know.
Cloudman is useful for that because it has the enemies that drop an egg and a bunch of little birds come out. All
Yeah.
those little birds can drop stuff. So you let the egg break and you can just get a bunch of stuff
Got him.
all at once.
Yeah, if you're on
like that.
yeah if you're on the boss select screen, if you're on stage select, if you hit select, you can go to the shop.
Freeze Man beaten. That was a
I have a
close Buster
whole
Duel.
4 bullets to my name. And my Hyperball, I would appreciate if you bring it back here. Anyway, I'll try my hardest to make any items of other bullets you find. So let's see what we got here. Yeah, you can get a 1-up for 40 bolts, an E-tank for 60, a weapon tank for 100, The exit ability for 200, Beats Whistle for 80, and that's everything that's in the shop.
But you need to find Beat first.
Yeah.
He's in Slash Man's level.
Alright, let's go for Cloud Man.
I don't think we're gonna get that far, but
Welcome in, Techie. I think if you're playing really well in this game, I think you can at least make it to the second half of Robot Masters, but odds are most of us will probably be in the first half still of Robot Masters by the time elapses.
I'm just curious how much currency I can get off of farming this egg for a few minutes.
Probably, I think it shows you on the second page. Yeah, it shows you how many bullets you have on the second page of your sub menu. Probably a decent number of them. Anyway, time to deal with weather.
Ah, yes, the most important thing.
Techie is saying...
Oh yeah, that's very good.
Techie in chat says, Ashley's having fun jumping into pits because she is cute.
Aww.
Yeah, I farmed the eggs for like 5
I'm not
minutes,
good at Mega
and now
Man.
I have over 400 bolts, which is more than enough to buy anything you need in the shop.
Oh yeah, easily.
Oh, you can get plenty.
And I know we've got a few people here who aren't exactly partial to heck, I think Terravan usually doesn't like Mega Man as well. At least classic Mega Man.
I've come around on it a little bit. I still think they're rough around the edges for people who haven't played them a bunch. But you can start to get a feel for it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, one of my friends has done a lot of mystery races, somehow has avoided most of the Mega Man games, so has been trying to go through a bunch of those. I think the other day went through, I don't remember which one, but it was one of the Game Boy ones.
Oof.
Which, Game Boy ones sure exist.
Yeah.
Oh, they do.
Also thinking of if you had to choose what Robot Master you're going through. Alright, I made the Joke Man!
Yeah, I'd say that's more progress for you compared to your luck against Burst Man, actually making it to the boss of the stage.
What am I doing? Ah, yes.
I don't remember how easy or hard Junkman is as a Buster Duel.
Not too bad.
I know you went Cloudman's weapon for
Freeze Man
Junkman.
is a particularly high value point.
Cloudman's
25?
pretty doable with the Buster. I'm just bad at
So is
video
Cloudman,
games.
technically.
At one point, I do hope to find myself my own copy of Mega Man 7, because it's one of the only Mega Man games that I'm missing. But it's also, like, surprisingly expensive.
Almost
Fine.
had him that time.
I saw a copy of Mega Man 7 before, it was at Portland Retro Gaming Expo that they wanted boxed $1,000 for. I'm like,
Jesus.
I'm good.
I mean, have you seen how high Klonoa goes for?
Not as much, surprisingly. I think Klonoa's actually dropped in price since last I checked. I know that it was like 600 at one point.
Yeah,
That's
sweet.
Jesus.
I think you would have an easier time finding Mega Man 7 than compared to Klonoa, though, if you're just looking for the cartridge for Mega Man 7.
Oh yeah, I can see why you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because no, I was watching you fight Cloudman. It's like, yeah, that's why you do Burst Man first, because Burst Man's weapon makes Cloudman.
I think that's the case.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's the.
Yeah, Burst. Yeah, Cloudman absolutely gets destroyed by the burst bubble.
I think this game had that common problem where, well, I air quote problem, but I guess it depends on who you talk to. But when you use the boss weakness against the boss, you basically just stun lock them.
Uh-huh.
See, Toadman.
I mean, I wouldn't really say Toadman. Toadman's just a bad boss because
I think
you,
it's select
Bad AI
over
just
it's like the
Yeah.
easiest
Yeah.
Buster Duel in the world. Hit him, he jumps over you. Hit him again, rinse and repeat.
Wow, I think that was I won't lie, Junkman was a really fun boss to go for.
Alright, so if you got Junkman down, Freeze Man is who you would want to go for next.
Freeze Man, good to know.
And that is, Freeze Man is weak to Junkman's weapon.
That makes sense.
Oh yeah, because aren't you also able to use Freeze Man's weapon in Junkman's stage, to cool the lava to find other paths or something like that?
Yes, it's one of the letters, if I remember.
Yeah.
Don't be greedy, Mega Man. You can't
yeah,
get any more of that.
Oh, and another fun Easter egg in the game that from I remember. I don't remember how exactly you do it, but I do remember you could get a Ghouls and Ghosts song in Shade Man's stage in the second half of the Robot Masters.
Yes.
I remember.
You need a specific button press to do it.
It's usually something like that, specific button combination, but still a fun Easter egg.
People ever gave me a life.
And quite literally, it is the Ghouls and Ghost Thieves instead of the Shade Man theme.
If I make it to the second half of Robot Masters, the first one I'm probably going after is Slash Man. Slash Man may not be the best choice for if you gotta make repeat visits to places, but I know Freeze Man's weapon is pretty good against Slash Man.
Yes, the whole Slash Man level is one massive reference to Jurassic Park.
Yeah. You want dinosaurs in your Mega Man?
I'm just gonna take a quick break to top up my beverage while we run out the clock for Mega Man. I'll be back in a sec.
Okay.
Okay, but what about dinosaurs and Cadillacs? Can we get that in the Mega Man game?
Maybe in Mega Man 12.
Eventually.
Well, jump and shoot for Shade Man apparently is the code to get the Ghouls and Ghosts song.
Do.
Oh, I got a farming idea.
Third letter.
I can stay on top of this, right? Yeah. I don't need that weapon energy. Just move along.
Oh, I can farm here!
Yeah, always good if you find a spot to farm. The best farming spot is Cloudman's stage, though. Because you get all the birds that Terravan was talking about earlier. That just keep respawning.
Though this one I think is a pretty good close second.
Alright. Welcome to Stunlock Central featuring Junkman.
Here comes my favorite
Anyway,
part
it's been real, Junkman. I've got one more in the first set. He got junked.
Jump like a...
Time for my favorite stun lock mechanic.
Cloudman's is also pretty good. Just watch him go up, and then the bubble pops, and he just drops on the ground.
And then he goes back, and then rinse and repeat.
You get Junk Shield.
Good shield.
All right.
I thought it was crap for years, but then I realized it's actually a much better shield.
See, I have the problem of, unless I need to, I usually just use the Mega Buster the whole way through the game, aside from boss fights. So I don't really, experiment much with boss weapons in the actual stages usually.
Freeze Crackers is very useful, multi-directional, and good.
I won't lie, I'm having a lot of fun with this game despite my struggles, and this game had a lot to live up for considering this is the first Mega Man to not be on a SNES.
To not be on a SNES? I'm pretty sure we're playing it on the SNES.
Not be on a NES, I mean.
This is a Super Nintendo.
I meant to say not on the NES.
Yeah.
Copy that, Battle Reverse.
It's
Alright. Jumpman.
I know Mega Man 7 in particular, people are usually pretty mixed on.
Pull the polk. Ice physics killed me.
Look, I mean, we could always count bootlegs if we really want to. I know there's a bootleg of Rockman X3 on the Genesis.
I think there's a couple of Mega Man Game Boy Color bootlegs too.
Yeah. Actually, come to think of it, the Rockman World games, or at least one of them, might have come out before Mega Man 7 did. So technically, this isn't the first Mega Man game not on NES if that's the case. There we go.
Right.
I love making very precise jumps on ice.
Where do you think I am right now?
That's the... Fuck, I'm just gonna damage race it. I guess the other nice thing about Freeze Man stage is there's a pretty easy to get E-Tank in there as well.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Mega Man, please.
Yeah, it's a polar bear.
Yeah, just beat up the polar bear and you get basically a free E-Tank.
Oh, I can stand them. I thought I was gonna damage boost through that.
Alright, boss time.
I has the super adapter.
No, Mr. Polar Bear, I don't want a Coke. I'm trying to drink better things.
Polar bear, this is a Wendy's.
You don't have a Pepsi. He's trying to make sure you don't have a Pepsi.
I mean, I don't like Pepsi anyways.
When he just, he's going to fight a robot master, but he finds a letter on the ground.
Alright, well, thanks for playing, Freeze Man. As the first 4 Robot Masters down.
To the museum. A bloody recurrence that comes on for the next bit of the series.
Remember, earlier, Okami said if you're really good at the game, you might be able to finish the first 4 Masters, but usually, we don't expect anybody to do it.
I know Mega Man 7 has a bit of a slower start compared to the other one. Like, on average, like, for the NES Mega Man, so 1 through 6, if you give me 30 minutes of the game, I could probably at least knock out all the Robot Masters and get to the Wily stages. Or whatever comes after the Robot Masters, looking at you, Mega Man 3. But for this one, because you have the intro stage, then you have to do the 4 Robot Masters, and then you have an intermission stage. So it's definitely padded out a lot more.
Oh yeah, I remember. Oh, I remember now.
I think Heavybass is going to be joining me shortly as well in the intermission stage.
It would be, except he died on the level, and I just remembered there was an item here.
Well, so much for getting that H. Wait, will it actually? Nope, it won't.
With an H, you need all 4 of them anyway.
Oh.
I'll come back to the stage later.
Yeah, speaking of which, we're at almost 25 minutes into the game right now.
It's supposed to be helpful to shoot that generator and charge up the platforms and Jumpman stage, but every time I play this game, I always manage to get myself killed on those damn things. Either from forgetting to move from the one on the right so you get squat by the ceiling, or one coming down from the left to squish you into the floor.
Oh yeah, I know the feeling.
Right now, beat up a clown.
This is also where the rush jet is.
Yeah, I imagine that, to the surprise of nobody, the rush jet probably a good thing to have.
I'm not just a cloud. He's not just a cloud. He's the entire Cirrus.
Oh my god. Knock off your head some more.
That's what she said.
No comment. Please die. I forget what
Rush
weapon's
jet.
good against you, if anything. I just Mega Bust you.
I would have probably used Thunderbolts because it's like a damage weapon.
Okay.
I think I would have used Thunderbolt.
All right,
Oh,
so we
chat's
got
saying
task
Danger
orders.
Rap.
Danger Rap. Oh, okay. It has been a while since I've played this game. Not for retro achievements, so
Who knows? Mega Buster works fine enough. Alright, the next set of 4 stages, let's go for Slash Man.
Can I
not going
kill
after
the
the
thing?
Transformer.
Slash Man with his cat claws.
Better idea.
Chat's probably gonna get an idea what I mean. Turbo Man is the literal Transformer. And
You got Jurassic Park, you got Transformers, it's 2 games in 1. Oh, and I guess Mega Man as well.
Castlevania or Ghouls and Ghosts if you're really pushing it. And whatever the fuck Springman comes from.
Summer Assault. There you go. Everybody loves that
Easy,
slinky game.
That's a good game.
And Dead 4.
Good shit.
And you can always finish it because it's a good game and there's an infinite one-up loop, so you can enjoy the whole thing.
Yeah. I mean, the final boss of Summer Assault can be pretty rude. Especially if you end up taking a game over and are back to ground zero with the supplies you have.
I'm gonna
Ooh.
get that secret.
I guess we're going up here.
I've died twice trying to get it, so I'm in it for the long haul now.
Sunk cost fallacy.
And of course now Wiley's taking Gutsman. Dun.
Today's not my Mega Man.
Oh,
day.
oh yeah, Gutsman with his meme of dead ass. Dun.
Mega Man,
Ooh, no.
able to recognize any Robot Master by their ass.
All right, so do I pick the left
It's
path or
very,
the right
very,
path?
very specific.
I think the left path is progress. I think the right path is like a power-up or something.
Oh yeah, health.
Yeah. Gutsman has the best ass. I see my chat has correct opinions tonight, I suppose.
Well done.
Pretty sure.
Oh,
Like
happy.
50 seconds of gameplay was the
Really?
worst gameplay of any Mega Man
I
player.
think the thing that really makes that scene is that it not only is it a shot of his ass, but it slowly zooms in on his ass as well.
Oh, hi, Proto Man.
Yeah, this is also a game where you can also get Pro Man Shield.
Oh.
Yeah, that's one of the abilities you can get. I think you gotta beat him in a fight.
But you go specifically fight Pro Man 3 levels in order.
Ooh.
Yeah, so they
believe-
really
I believe-
wanted to hide their stuff. All right, we got
They
we got half a minute left on the clock. I think that might be enough time. Just use an E-Tank me. That might be enough time for me to get through Slash Man. It might be close. Slash Man always takes a while. He likes to hide.
It depends if you could get the right, pattern on him.
Well,
All right.
that's time.
And I'm
All right,
just in time. I just made it to the second Robot Master I'm going to be facing.
Alright, well, with that, we're gonna take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll be playing Ashley's game up next. We will see you in a bit.
And speaking of which, how are you faring there, Ash?
I have not progressed one bit.
Oh,
That's the Mega Man experience sometimes. I wouldn't feel bad about that.
welcome.
I keep misjudging jumps because I think it's how big Mega Man is. It's hard to tell when I'm actually at the edge of a platform.
Yeah, that's the problem with this. It's the sprite work that tends to be the most annoying about Mega Man 7. It's either too big, or he's too big of a hitbox, or you have no idea how the platform works.
It's the 16-bit era, so all sprites had to be bigger.
Better? Better? Question mark?
Bigger is better, apparently.
Question mark. Oh well.
Oh, like in what's that? Oh, Zadette.
Right. Go again. I'm gonna look up, so we'll do that.
Alright, well, it's time for our second game for tonight from Ashley,
Damn.
our newcomer to the show. Oh, hell yeah, Zadette. Zadette love it in the Discord. So tell us a bit about what you have here for us, Ashley.
Oh, sorry, I'm trying to do something. Sorry.
You're good.
You're fine.
Because when you're ready, give us a little bit of a spiel about what you have for us, and maybe like why you picked it out. In the meantime, because it is a hopefully this, because we have another GameCube game coming up, so hopefully this will fare a bit better than Resident Evil did.
Here's hoping.
And already we have three clips of this
Speaking of which.
episode.
And yeah, remember to adjust the records to say Mega Man 7 instead of Resi 2.
Wait,
Oh, yeah, I
what
see
is-
a bunch of clips
What
here.
is the GameCube core in Retro?
What's up?
What's the name of the core in Retro that runs
I'm sure it's just-
GameCube games?
I'm pretty sure it's just
the
Dolphin.
Dolphin.
Yeah.
Ashley, you there?
You're there, Ash.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. What do you want to tell?
Get into?
You want to tell us a bit about what you have here for us?
Yeah, sure. This game, in my opinion, is the best fighting game of all time.
Okay.
Hands
Oh.
down, better than Street Fighter, Tekken, or any kind of stuff fighting games you play.
I looked at this game a bit, and immediately the fighting game that jumped to mind for me, taking from like popular ones, was Power Stone,
Oh.
and like how it looked like it played. So what game do we have? My favorite game,
I'm really sorry.
Can I get back to you?
Yeah. It's like that thing that some people do where they have to very quickly go check their DMs with me because they forgot what they submitted. But no. I mean, I could read off what the game is if you want me to.
Please do.
Okay. So you have picked out for us for GameCube, Tom and Jerry in War of the Whiskers.
I've played this.
Why does this sound crap?
Look, this new Kitco.
No. This. If this is the game I'm thinking of, this is great. It plays like Shrek Super Slam.
Oh,
The pedigree Tom and Jerry deserves.
I decided to look at.
Ah, yes, of course, the perfect degree. If I recall, Shrek Super Slam was also kind of.
I mean, in the case of Super Slam, if that's the GameCube one, right? That we're talking about.
I think so.
I think that one actually has
It's
like
a
a
thing.
like kind of a devoted fighting game community, like more than you would expect.
I
The
decided.
things you learn today are Tom and Jerry fighting community.
Yeah, like I think people have actually like given the game balancing patches and the like. So like people do go to bat for games like like that, and I can't judge because I haven't played Super Slam personally, but everybody tells me it's surprisingly good.
According to New Kid Co., they went defunct in 2005, and a lot of their stuff is other copyright. Characters. These include the Sesame Street education games.
I think they had a Doug game that we played on here before for Game Boy
They have
Color.
Doug, Dragon Tales, Tigger's Honey Hunt, Tom and Jerry games. E.T. for the Game Boy Color and Game Boy Advance.
Oh, baby!
Oh, no.
Nothing but quality. I think I have the GBA ET game.
Muppet Pinball Mayhem.
Oh,
I think the Cat in the Hat game for PlayStation.
I think I own that as well.
And apparently there's a GameCube Tetris game called Hello Kitty's Cube Frenzy.
I mean, this tracks.
What?
Right.
We're certainly staring into the void with this one.
Yeah, we look into the abyss and the abyss says hi.
A lot of the hard pulls on this.
Well,
And then it says hi.
I'm looking at the demo reel, and yeah, this is the game I was thinking of. Yeah, this game is an achievement set. That's why I ended up playing it.
One moment.
Oh, this has achievement set. Oh, of course. All right, the Saturn Uno has a set too.
Saturn Uno. I mean, there was. You mean
What
like the
makes
PS1
that
Uno, or
Yeah.
We played the PS1 Uno, but then we discovered that Saturn Uno has a set. So look that up.
Yeah, that's two Uno games now to have sets.
waiting to see the game feed on Ashley's. See the screen share from Ashley.
Yes, would be nice to see. And then we'll try and get on with it. Or try and make sense of this.
Yep, and while Ashley gets set up, I'll look at what other things New Kid Co. has done.
In the meantime, I can take a look at the demo here for the game.
This is quality. This is pretty much we are providing quality edutainment here.
I mean, we played a few Tom and Jerry's games on here before. I know we played the Super Nintendo one. I think we played one of the GBA ones.
Mm-hmm.
So
I still remember playing the movie game from Swamp 4, and that was fun learning that game didn't have continues.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Oh, there's a couple of canceled games that. Well, apparently they canceled a bunch of PB&J Otter games. Rip me!
Oh, to comment on what chat's saying about this game, comment from Rusty. This game is awesome. So.
Rusty knows what's up.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead. Here's what I'm gonna do. Go ahead and hide this view for a bit, and once I see it up on stream, then I'll go ahead and put it up for everybody else to see.
I personally enjoy Tom and Jerry, War of the Whiskers, Project M.
Oh, I didn't check.
I mean, that's not a bad way to put it. I mean, I think that's more in regards to a comment I mentioned about, what do you call it? Shrek Super Slam, how it got balancing patches, much like what Project M was to Smash Bros. Brawl, I believe. Or it was something like that. I played Project M like once or twice, but I didn't go ham on that. So I don't know too much about it aside from what I hear in passing.
Now the question is, and I've only heard about how free the set of another game is, but how broken is this game compared to, say, Powerpuff Girls Chemical Extraction?
Oh, no, this game is better than Chemical Extraction.
Good.
Alright, well, I am ready to go when everybody else is.
As am I.
Alright,
I'm ready.
so, starting then in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tom and Jerry, War of the Whiskers. I'll put Ashley's feed on
Oh, hey,
stream once I
Tommy.
see it up in Discord, but in the meantime...
I think Heavy's cropping got reset somehow.
Oh. Thank you for pointing
I'm
that
on
out.
now, so
that's one that's on me. Let me go fix that.
Offers.
Pause.
Why did that get reset? Oh, because I think I cropped this to something and then things got moved or something like that. We'll get
Tom and
that.
Jerry cartoons. Let's discuss those because they're always a bundle of fun.
I
I
never watched much of it. I remember there were like a few Tom and Jerry game web games that I played. But I never had much of a. I mean, I know about Tom and Jerry through like osmosis. Even if I don't personally have much of a history with the show.
How do I berserk?
What the hell's berserk mean?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
All right, well,
try to find out.
time for me to figure stuff out about this game. I think I just punched a medkit out of Jerry.
Yeah, I just punched some medkits out of Tom too.
Oh, I
got it. Oh,
It's fine. You have a double jump apparently. Whatever button you can. Yeah, this is really looking like Power Stone, like being able to move around freely like in Power Stone. There's weapons you can pick up like Power Stone. I'm gonna get attacked by a shark probably. Oh no, never mind. Jerry got attacked. We're good.
Oh, I found
Berserk ready.
Okay. Thing that fills up your berserk bar. I don't know why you taunting also makes you angry, but here we are.
Apparently, the button to go into berserk mode is the Z button. By the way.
Yes, exactly.
Knockout.
Jerry loses.
Apparently there's a tournament in this game, and I want to find out how you unlock characters in this game.
I've only done one fight so far, and I can see this game being fun, especially with it being a GameCube game. I imagine you can play with up to 4 players. So getting a group of 4 people together to play this, I'm sure would be some people would get some enjoyment out of. I'm actually gonna write this game down for certain other projects I'm involved with. They might want to know about this.
Jerry loses.
Tom wins. I like Jerry in the background just throwing a tantrum. Snow fight.
I'd also like to point out that this is a great way to build hype for Metaverse getting not Metaverse the Warner Brothers fighting game is getting traction.
Multiverses.
Multiverses.
That one. I was trying to remember the name of the game as well. Like I knew what game you were talking about. I just couldn't remember because I never did play Multiverses. Because you know another cartoon fighting game that got traction but then just kind of fizzled out. Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl.
Yeah. Even with the sequel.
Yeah, I don't hear people talk about that game like at all. Even though it did get a sequel. It did get the sequel treatment. Alright, time to go Berserk. I don't know what specifically Berserk does, but whatever it does...
Oh boy, perfect round.
Burn to the ground!
I beat up Spike, now I'm beating up his son.
That sinking feline.
Out from behind, come back!
And all of a sudden, from behind, it's Tom with the clothesline.
Oh no!
Elbow drop.
Are we having a Tom and Jerry match just commentated like a wrestling match now? Is that what's going on here?
And now it's an elbow drop.
Oh, I'm already at a boss character, I guess.
Question mark? I mean, it does look like a boss character, so...
I'll be surprised if you fight Droopy in this.
I expect... This game hasn't really... The CPU hasn't been too difficult so far, so I expect we'll be seeing a game clear or two for this one. Like, the commentary sounds like it's from the 1920s. Like, oh god, which one is it? Which of these is it?
Apparently, you can talk and
Is it this
defend
one?
yourself.
I don't remember which effect it is. I don't have them labeled.
Oh,
What? How did I do that? Oh well, I'm not playing.
I'm playing Nibbles.
Okay, good, it is this effect. I'm gonna have this effect on for the rest of this block, I hope you realize.
So I beat the game in 5.5 minutes.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm getting my ass kicked, by the way. All of a sudden.
Well, I guess I'll just do it again.
Gotcha!
I changed it to 1 round.
I mean, this might be a game that doesn't last long, not on account of being bad, but to the contrast, the rarity of everybody just finishes the game. And
Welcome
Berserk
to
is
the
ready.
TAS. Welcome to TAS of World of Whiskers.
Hey, so
What's that?
my file for War of the Whiskers is basic and complete. Are you guys gonna complain about that?
Absolutely not.
Nah.
Oh, thank God. That was like the one thing I was worried about.
Nah, I've uploaded or when I play games, I usually load up my save file when applicable.
Yeah, no, if you have a save going, for these games, it's perfectly fine to just, pick up where you left off in a game, or if it's like something where you have everything unlocked already. Alright, let me go ahead and put your feedback up so things can...
Sorry for, like, just...
Oh, no, you're good. Alright, hold tight for a second. Actually, here, I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna hide that feed and adjust everything accordingly.
Gotcha! How you like that spaghetti?
And that looks good. There we go. We might even be able to, as a result of this, see some of the other playable characters potentially from Ashley. Anyway, back to this fight. Oh, and now we've gotten that sorted. Back to this stupid voice.
Oh, the
Get back
grandma is
here!
super OP.
Get back here! We're dishing out 1920 style of violence here.
It is running for me, the jerk!
Wow, I KO'd it before even the bees attacked.
Frankenmouse. Alright.
Alright, Berserk mode.
Oh, what am I fighting now?
There we go.
Pause.
Nibbles loses.
It's... Oh, I'm fighting the... Oh, I'm fighting the...
I
I'm
defeated
fighting the
Nibbles.
monster area. Oh, this is a boss character.
My classic character, Nibbles.
Frankenmouse. Alright, that's enough of this voice. I think I found the boss character as well.
Ready? Fight.
So as a tip, ground pounding is super OP.
How... Oh, how does one ground
Oh,
pound?
I've just been mashing Z to immediately go berserk and winning that way.
Whoa!
Oh, I think the mouse is pissed. Berserk ready!
Yeah, I
How
can
about
see
right
how
now?
people like because rounds are just so fast.
Yeah, it goes super fast. Like if you need a game to just like play for like 5 minutes or so with friends, just get a quick round in. I can see this being
Oh, what
one
the hell is
that you just load up.
Oh. Okay. Different characters have different last bosses, I guess.
Monster Jerry. Ready?
Alright. Round 2 against Monster Jerry.
You know, one weird thing I did discover was over in Asia, they have a Tom and Jerry mobile game, and there are other characters that they can get alts,
It's happening.
and they're like original characters too. And there are some really good alts.
The Tom and Jerry gotcha we all needed.
I will post a couple of them after I am done with this round.
Huh! I think I just beat the game. I think I just beat the game.
I mean,
Okay,
it-
I'm done.
Fighting games.
yeah.
You didn't truly
yeah,
beat
I-
the game if you don't have all the characters.
That's true. 100%.
Got you there.
completion.
I did unlock Spike.
If the developers
Did
didn't let you
I'm
do
like,
it, why did
tar.
it in the game?
Let's see.
Unlock type.
Let's go through it again as Spike.
Oh, here's
You
the
can beat the game in the exact same length of time.
How do you
here's the
unlock
tweet I
it?
found.
How do you unlock all the characters? Is it mostly just
I
beat
think
the
you just
arcade mode with this or that
It's the
character?
arcade mode.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, look at these alts.
Let me have a look here. Ah, there you go. I'll link this in the Twitch chat as
Yeah,
well
what?
for everyone else to see.
What do we got?
Got what does
I
this tweet even
think-
say? Distraught to announce the Tom and Jerry DVD/IDV style Chinese mobile game actually has amazingly nice art. Yeah,
And
not
then the following.
the statement is
there's
not
this-
incorrect. What's up?
So there's this Tom and Jerry mobile game, and one of the promoted skits is a maid outfit for Jerry's nephew.
Yep. Linking that one as well. Oh, you already got that one in the Twitch chat. Never mind. All right.
You're welcome.
I did it.
Here's that cursed Tom and Jerry knowledge you wanted.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Well, Spike doesn't seem to be nearly as good at jumping compared to Tom. Needs to hit it harder though. Oh, okay. The bees knocked out Tom for me.
Tom loses.
Not
She's
the
killing
bees.
all the bees. She's killing all the bees.
Not
We
the bees!
Don't know why, but she's killing all the bees.
Not the bees!
Oh, they're in my eye.
Ah!
Come here, Tom. No, don't beat the shit out of me with a racket or whatever the heck it was that you had. I couldn't see it. Also, don't beat the shit out of me with curry, please and thank you. Ow.
Oh, no.
This game is not really doing much though to
You beautiful child.
avoid Power Stone comparisons in my mind.
Berserk ready.
Berserk ready. How about now? Oh, fuck you. You have a shield now? Right as soon as I activate my Berserk? Oh, bullshit.
Just beat him up and the shield drops, then just kill him.
Alright. One more solid combo of hits should be enough to take Tom down.
All right.
Of me.
Oh my god, Tom, please.
Jeez, I'm struggling with this.
Oh.
It's Tom and Jerry,
Berserk
but
land on
something
somebody. It's
different.
over half their life burn.
in the
Can I not
holidays,
take out Tom while he's in Berserk mode? Does Berserk mode also give you the fucking Endure status?
Tom loses.
Alright.
I don't think so. I think I knocked out the duck when it was going berserk.
I hate
You
it
can
when they're on fire.
still
They're invincible for
win
such a long
even
time.
though the enemy is still going on berserk. It's just like they can't get knockback.
Okay.
Ah.
You yourself are
Maybe
in
they were
berserk.
guarding or something, and I just didn't notice
Oh,
because
Maybe.
they were at
that's
low
my
health
run done.
and just weren't dying no matter how many times I punched them. Don't throw toilet paper at me, jerk.
Oh, a new arena.
Berserk ready.
And you better head for that arena. Ow. Get back here.
Snow
Oh,
fight. Let's see how different.
Spike.
didn't realize I have to watch out for avalanches in this stage, but I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
Wait, I don't remember an eagle at the top of Jerry lore.
Ready. Fight.
What do you mean?
But you're telling me you're not up to date on the Tom and Jerry wiki?
I know they have a Johnny Quest movie.
I heard that was actually pretty good considering. considering the quality of Tom and Jerry stuff has been lately, it's kind of a reflection of what's happening with Warner Brothers. Shit.
Yeah, no, Warner Brothers
okay.
has made some decisions of late.
Yeah, especially the person running it who also
Okay,
ruined the TLC channel.
What the?
I say this as someone who actually likes watching Sex Sent Me to the ER on TLC.
Oh my god.
What the heck?
It's so dumb, but it's hilarious. Just like,
All the
Fellas?
amazing Beak facts still flowing
There you
out.
go.
Just like the TLC channel.
Tender love and care indeed.
Speaking of which, get back here, bird!
Oh,
$10 trap.
I feel like chicken tonight.
I will flood this house if I need to.
Perfect score!
How do you
Well-
feel, Beak?
Great. Oh boy, am I dealing with fish?
Definitely got to a point where both my opponent and I were just frozen and just kind of staring each other down because we were frozen in a block of ice. It's great.
Yeah, I like the snowman effect in the ice level.
Ready? Duckling, ready?
Alright. Fight once more. Nothing I've picked up I've mostly just destroyed the objects I can pick up instead of just, you know, using them as a weapon. Probably change that. I also need to find the button that allows me to pick them up instead of just destroying them. Ow.
Ooh, I found the shield!
Make good use of it.
Ready?
Berserk ready. Well, their Berserk's still going on, so maybe I should wait for that to run out.
Tom just killed himself in that match! Amazing!
I've had that happen before. When the killing blow is landed by somebody who is not you. Sometimes it's even your opponent.
Duckling loses.
Landing the killing blow on themselves. Haunted mouse. Oh, I see Heavybass is opting for Resident Evil instead.
Yo, shit.
how did you beat the game?
I
Yeah,
beat
sure.
the game.
I'll probably call it after I do a second run through arcade mode.
Oh,
I
that's
like-
fair. I was
I
trying to
like
see how many
Resident-
times
I
I
like-
could beat the game.
Yeah,
How much have I beaten Resident Evil 2? A lot.
Yes.
probably could loop Tom and Jerry a third time in this block of time if we went to the full 30.
If we wanted
Oh, I
to.
changed the one round and I'm on my fourth loop.
Oh, that would do it. Yep, I still have it as the best 2 out of 3.
Red meat.
We did say it was a
Do have
game.
a card. They must use it very rarely if I've only noticed it now.
I think the game would have been better if it had like I don't know, a few inclusions like Droopy Dog or something that was really, really obscure. I would have been more than more interested to see Popeye the Sailor Man.
I mean they might be playable characters. Who knows? There's a bunch of unlockable characters. Apparently.
I mean, imagine how cool it would have been if they had like a secret hidden character or it was like another character franchise.
Secret hidden character, and it's just a palette swap Tom and Jerry. Classic fighting game maneuver.
Rocket Power did that.
Hard.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Close in mind to the. Oh, we're back here.
Fuckers die.
It's odd that it's a 4-player game, but for this mode, there's no 3 or 4-player matches.
Yeah, I wish I'd see some stuff like that.
That would have been more fun.
Yeah, you can imagine these matches would be a bit more hectic if it was more than just a one-on-one match.
Would have been more interesting, like classic Smash. Break the targets! Multiple opponents!
Robot cat, ready.
Board the platforms and knock everyone else off.
Trying to put lettuce in fucking hot dogs!
I think I'm up to the final boss fight again.
Watch platform peril.
Ah. I was about to say, is that intricate?
My tail is burnt!
Sometimes, the corn chip, the turtle
this character
chip, the
sucks.
turtle chips episode bit. That was a fun one to reference.
Fuck it, we're berserking.
Bloody hilarious, looked bloody hilarious too. Can I get the spade
Yeah.
in the amount of time left? Maybe.
I guess the point is that it's a really fast character, but Nibbles sucks.
Kind of sucked the show, if I recall.
Nice, the French took out
a little
Bushford.
damage.
Yeah, that's kind of the implication I saw from fighting Nibbles as an AI player was the main thing they have going for them is being a very fast character, and that's like the main thing, if anything.
Also a little bitch.
Berserk ready again. And knockout. Alright, is that my second time looping the game?
Did you unlock the character?
Yep, I unlocked Nibbles.
Nice, did you get his maid skin alt?
Oh, lord. Alright, I think that's going to be a good place to conclude for Tom and Jerry. Did 2 loops, and definitely a fun fighting game. I'm not in the mood to do a 3rd loop, but I'm glad to have played this, for sure. I'm going to stop the timer here. At this point. Alright.
Alright. Well, that was a fun and interesting experience.
Yeah, for sure. Like, I don't think any of us who weren't already familiar with this game was expecting it to be as good as it was, and here we are. Well, we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to be playing Beak Beak's game up next. We'll see you in a bit.
Yay!
Good first game. I wasn't expecting a Power Stone clone.
For sure.
Power clone.
It's definitely a strong choice to lead on for your first showing.
Exactly. Well done.
This game was from my childhood, so that's kind of why I picked it.
Right. That's fair. Like, I think most of us at this point have picked out at least a few games from our childhood, because usually those are the games that tend to be a little bit more on the obscure side, but you had them as a kid, therefore you absolutely loved them. Whether their quality deserves that love or not. In this case, I'd say it was deserving of that love.
Yeah.
I think I still have the original box it came in.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh.
And it's on the back, it lists off all the playable characters. You guys want me to read that?
Sure.
Sure.
Alright. There it is.
Like,
Alright. So you get to play as Tom, Jerry, Butch, Spike, Eagle, Lion, Nibbles, Tyke, Duckling, and the 2 boss characters, being Robot Cat and Monster Jerry.
Oh,
Both
Robot
of
Cat so OP.
Oh, I figured Monster
Those are
Jerry.
the only 2 with their own moveset.
Huh.
I saw the robot using like the spin around and breathe fire move, which was very annoying.
I imagine.
It can get annoying, but if you know what you're doing, you can actually avoid it pretty easily.
Right.
And like, just deny it.
Alright, we are back for our 3rd game for tonight from Beak Beak.
alright, so for this one, this is a franchise we don't really get a lot of outside of spin-offs.
Yeah.
Mostly because the genre wouldn't really give us a lot of time to get through a chunk of the game.
Right.
So I figured, well, I do like ROM hacks as the ROM hack queen, and I figured we could probably work together on this one. So I brought A Night at the Museum, a ROM hack of Pokemon Emerald.
Pokemon National History Museum.
Yeah!
Ooh. Interesting.
What the hell do I set the category as? Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, I guess?
Yeah, that'll probably work.
I can't tell if this is This is Ruby and Sapphire. Oh fuck, is that Dizzy?
It's an emerald hack.
Oh, it's Alright, I'll use Pokemon Emerald then.
That's a good introduction right there.
I'll have to let's
Oh,
keep an eye out for a
shit.
copy of that Tom and Jerry game as well. I don't think I own a copy of it already, but
Believe it or not, it's actually a sequel to an N64 version.
oh, interesting.
Oh, hang on. I think I might remember that N64.
And in the N64 one, you can go invisible.
Oh, okay.
That was quickly removed.
My favorite power-up, going invisible.
Aha! Completely.
You could be the smallest character you've ever seen. You're so small you can't see him.
There we
You
go.
go literally invisible. You might as well be nude and no one will ever notice. Except you. Oh, we're certainly having fun with this game tonight. That's
Oh,
silly
man.
with having fun with this edition, that's for sure.
Working on getting some cropping done, and then we'll get rolling. And I didn't load up this ROM hack until we just loaded it up just now, so I have no idea what to expect from this
I
ROM
know
hack.
it's a ROM hack, but it might be legitimately 20 years since I've had to play a Pokemon game.
Oh,
It's been 3,000 years.
Well, no. There's a Pokemon pinball game in our gauntlet a few weeks ago.
Yeah, but that's not like
that was a hack.
around with
It was a hack, technically.
Pokemon in it.
I mean, yeah, it wasn't a Pokemon, like a mainline Pokemon RPG or anything like
I mean,
that.
the only one I ever had was Red. I didn't get sucked into the whole Pokemon thing.
I was into it a bit with Heart Gold and Soul Silver. That's when I started playing Pokemon. I play it for a bit. I don't really play as often nowadays.
Oh, Pokemon Red was the first game I ever pre-ordered.
Oh, there you go.
And then there's me, where I love Pokemon. In fact, my favorite evolutionary line basically says trans rights.
I will eventually get back to playing mainline Pokemon. Eventually is not today, though. Because today I had to play Pokemon National History Museum, apparently.
Oh no, it doesn't count either. But Pokemon Puzzle League on the N64.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh, and
Alright.
Pokemon Snap.
I am ready to go when everybody else is. I hear no objections. Starting then in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pokemon National History Museum.
Oh, it's got check
Oh,
options.
god damn
All
it.
this game has options.
Do I get to learn about the history of Pokemon?
Or I'm just about to find out this is an escape room chat. Oh, god.
Welcome to Pokemon National Hist on Heavybass's end.
Yeah, I'm fixing that. I
Well,
cried.
I-
I have once again made the mistake of cropping to something,
There is.
and then the cropping changed after I cropped.
I'm sorry. It's just I cropped on my end too.
That's simple. You make it out of the National History Museum. To do so, you need to develop unique tactics to battle your opponents, solve puzzles, and make the right decisions based on all information available. Oh, that's too much cropping. There we go. First up, you can approach the Game Master NPC for help. Challenge can be
Oh
complete
my
without
goodness.
any save game resets. Worst case is that you have to approach the Game Master to continue. So tell me who you are.
Starting Pokemon's a good one.
See. I am remapping my.
See if I remember how the
controls.
alphabet works. There we go.
A, B, C, fuck you.
Oh, okay.
This game is featuring the most
Very
players of any Pokemon you control yourself. It's not required multiple level spin fights.
That's not how you spell epoch.
Your name.
Actually,
Help me.
Very complicated. Very scary.
Running from trainer battles is explicitly allowed. Interesting.
I am so gonna take a screenshot of this. And then I'm gonna go.
Princess Phoenix, Mudkip, and Lady.
Now, I think my knowledge of Pokemon is pretty solid up to Gen 5. I played through the Gen 6 games, and I think, and Gen 7 as well, but I don't remember as much from those ones.
Oh, if
Gen
this
8 and 9
requires-
I have not touched.
Oh, is this ROM going to require me to know anything about Pokemon? Because that's going to be a problem.
Yeah. We're gonna find out! Oh, you start with a Pokemon, so...
Yep. I think you'll like what Pokemon you start with.
Ale.
So it's helped me.
There he is.
Alright, well, I don't think I'm winning this fight.
Oh!
Mine is water.
Blue one is called Pika Blue. There, you're set.
Oh, I got a Munchlax. Why the fuck am I using a Munchlax? You're not
let's
into
go ahead.
me.
Get more Pokemon. What?
Oh, I'm gonna die!
Munchlax with Icy Wind.
Yeah.
Heart scales? Oh,
Yum.
oh boy.
Ancient Plume Fossil, Claw Fossil. Feel its power. Oh.
I am Game Master. No hints.
I found a Wild Armaldo. Do I have items in my bag? The answer appears to be a resounding no.
Kabutops gives time to attack. Think about why.
You don't have enough Pokemon to fight us. Then...
Oh, well, there's a Pokeball in storage.
Yeah, that'll be a way,
So what does Feather give me?
Someone's PC.
okay.
Withdraw Pokemon.
I thought about that too.
No Pokemon in there.
I was this close.
Now we'll...
Oh, I accidentally bought a hint. Whoops.
Looks Fossil. It seems like I can basically interact with any of the fossils to initiate a battle with them. And it is considered a wild Pokemon battle, which implies I might have to try to catch one of them. Problem is... no balls.
Who's in my PC?
Rip a dip. I have to try
There's a
talking to
problem-
other trainers.
There's a problem you don't have any balls to catch Pokemon with.
I do see an item, and since we are allowed to run from trainers, so
You can run from trainers. You
maybe-
can't as easily run from wild Pokemon fights.
Further.
Oh shoot! There goes my idea. I thought I was gonna run away and be fine.
Alright, let's see what we can do on the bottom floor again. Move Tutor. We'll teach Pokemon moves for Precious Heart Scales.
Oh.
Hmm.
Level 100. Uh-oh.
I feel like I might have to put Endeavor to use. For people not well versed in Pokemon, Endeavor reduces the it takes your opponent's HP and makes it equal to yours, I believe. If I'm remembering Endeavor correctly. It's something like that. Got a Munchlax. I'd really like to trade Pokemon with a skilled trainer.
Level 100, what the fuck?
Back when you have a bigger party. Collector will help you out in case you lost crucial
Whoa.
items.
A hole in the ground. Maybe I could push something through it.
Shit.
I
Have
want
enough
my
Pokemon to
Pokeball
fight
back,
us,
please.
so that's gonna be a double battle.
Obtained a Pokeball. Thank you.
Bud Skip and Lady Miko. That might be important information later. Very slow. Very slow. What's over here?
Well,
Configurigus.
this...
Regirock, very reckless. Alright, let's go back upstairs then. I don't think I've gotten much of anywhere just yet.
No,
Nor
Hold
have
the
I,
ground.
but I've got an idea.
Wait, so I looked at the thing and I got a feather, and that's probably trying to tell me something.
I won't let him out until somebody defeats him. What a jerk!
He's a level 100 Tyrantum.
I think I've talked to most everybody now, so... Maybe you could push something through it. Maybe this? No. No, I think it might be a strength puzzle in the end.
In
Oh,
the
what-
meantime...
What did that do? I found a switch.
Oh, where was it?
It is the sail fossil,
In the
which
sail
is like
fossil.
the one. It's the one next to the one directly in front of whatever they call Nurse Joy
Oh.
now.
Found a Pokemon!
Yeah, it's
I'm
the...
so-
Yeah,
Oh,
It's on this-
Kazooie.
it's directly to the right of the hole that looks like something you can push something through. But what does that switch do, though? That's the next question.
Ooh.
Only one way to find out.
Nice. Huh. I need,
Probably
I need some...
Well, my immediate thought was to go back down to the bottom floor. And see if it changed anything down here, and I don't immediately notice anything.
I found the Helix fossil.
Hooray.
It's an Omastar, but I don't have any balls.
Sail fossil.
And it's kicking my ass. Jeez, what am I not doing? I need some
I wonder if
balls.
there's a, there's another hidden switch, more than just the one.
I don't know what. If the sail fossil is a water type thing, you talk to the guy and he tells you his favorite type is water, so that's the clue for that.
Oh, that's a good point. I'll have to look at that.
And I picked up a feather. I don't know which of these fossils would be an air type.
Aerodactyl and Archaeops. So, Old Amber,
Oh, plume
Which?
fossil.
Plume Fossil could also work because that's
Oh,
Archaeops.
that's not it. But I bet you it's one of those.
I just wish
Oh.
I
Wait, hang on a second.
I wish I
This
didn't have to get
Pokemon is
murdered
full of
each
flowers.
time.
I can actually catch this one.
I am not done.
What's
I
your
am.
favorite type? Mine's fire.
How is it different?
Guy said he was water.
The guy,
Mine is
are we
fire.
talking about the guy on the second floor that's just pacing around?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said, what's your favorite type? Mine's fire.
Okay, well it's different. For me, it said water.
Mine
said water.
for me.
Yeah, you said fire for me too. I wonder if that's an indicator.
Alright.
Well, what fossil would be associated with
Hooray.
fire?
None of them.
None, because there are no
Odd.
no fossil fire types.
Oh, that's what the clue. That's what the feather clue is for. You have to fight the Archon thing.
Yeah,
The plume
Archon.
fossil.
Archon has a really terrible ability to make up for having great stats too.
Yeah, it's bad because it's
I'm gonna name
really
you
bad.
Progress.
I don't want help, Game Master.
Wait, where did you find the Pokeball? I haven't found anything.
I just took. I went to my character's PC.
Ah,
And there was a
fire.
Pokeball in there.
Thank you for letting me know. I did not think to check there.
I
I'm
mean,
so
but
used
Maybe I
It
maybe
is
I
a-
went really
would be
good
a
at
clever-
Pokemon and I didn't know it.
Well, here's the thing, it's a lone Pokeball. Which might mean I have to catch a specific Pokemon with it, so I have to make sure I use my Pokeball in the right spot.
Well, there is also that kid who wanted to trade with you.
There's also the double battle on the first floor, where they tell you you don't have enough Pokemon to challenge us.
Oh, I believe I'm doomed.
Alright, what am I?
Right, so that Pokemon I mentioned, that ability I mentioned, Archon and Archaeops have an ability where if their health goes down to half, their defenses, both physical and special, drop to half too.
Wait,
Yeah.
low damage and you just take more damage?
Become fragile.
They just order you to... What? Oh, the little kid will take Archon, but... I think there's more for you to do though before trading your Munchlax.
Which one is
Oh.
Archon?
It's the plume fossil.
The bird.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I know what
Oh.
Pokemon Archon is. I don't remember which Pokemon is associated with
What fossil?
what fossil. Yeah.
John and Ada. Speaking of Resident Evil 2.
Hmm?
Ancient power.
The old couple is named John and Ada.
Oh,
Under level 50, what am I supposed... What?
Caracosta. What am I doing?
I'm gonna have to try to catch you
Oh,
after.
yeah, I'm gonna need a Pokeball, so because I can't find these. I am terrible at the.
Use a Pokeball. Can I catch me an Archon? Yes. Okay. I have 2 Pokemon now.
What am I supposed to do?
A first bird Pokemon.
Well, now that's...
Oh, there's the Pokeballs right beyond the
that's a
item.
problem.
There's a Pokeball, but the trainer there has a level 100 Pokemon,
Mhm.
and he's saying he's a jerk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's... The old people downstairs will fight you now, but they have level 50 Pokemon, so that doesn't help either.
More to do before trading your Munchlax. Please come back later. Okay. Like all these artifacts, we enjoy exhibits outside of the normal. Normal in all casts, so normal type implication?
Yeah, Persian is a normal type, and oh, I forgot what the
Stack
type of that.
Attacka. I have no idea.
I think it's steel something.
Either way, a set of level 50s, not something a level 11 and a level 12 Pokemon are going to be able to take on. So, question becomes, what can I do with the Archon that I just caught?
Well, there is some good news. I know how I can worry less about Alright, what does it say?
There's a Pokeball in the mailbox. In
Yes.
the item box.
There's a
gives-
Pokeball on your PC.
Kabutops gives time to
Now I
attack.
figure out
Think
which
about
one is
why.
which. Hey there, what's your favorite type? Mine is fire. V says opposite.
Oh,
to
okay, it changes every time you go downstairs and come back up, the guy's favorite type.
Okay.
that. Okay.
Do you think we'll need it to a specific typing?
Might be,
No,
it'll probably be
I think
relevant
it's
for
just
something
part of the
later.
as far as I can tell, it's probably just part of the RNG so that it's a different, it's just...
It's
that's
a
how they
different
have it
answer
set.
every time.
Hmm.
Alright, what else can I interact with down here?
Right.
Offagrigus, very scary. Regirock, very reckless. I should probably check one other thing. What moves does Archon have?
Well,
Aerial Ace, Ancient Power,
Okay. I was checking to see if it...
Rock Throw.
I was checking to see whether or not it knew any HM moves. Because that might have been relevant if it did. It does not. And I don't think Munchlax does either. No.
Billy the fetus? That's relatable.
Oh, but I... Overwhelming with space energy? What does that mean?
Who the fuck knows? Figure out... Kabuto
a mail
fossils.
says Kabuto gives time to attack. Think about why. Kabutops gives time to attack. It's a puzzle. Kabutops gives time to attack. Think about why.
I go check my
He's
PC
slow.
again.
He's slow as shit. That's definitely a hint.
I mean, immediately, the most obvious thing is, it gives you enough turns to be able to do something, so you have to do something within those turns. That's immediately the most obvious thing, anyway.
But the question
Yeah,
is,
I'm not gonna finish this whole
what?
thing. I'm just gonna take a hint.
Yeah, Kabutops gives time to attack, think about why.
Luckily, there's my resorting of a strategy. Ask for a hint, get the hint, and reset.
Skull. Oh, that's a good point.
Imagine if they actually, like, thought that out.
Well, it takes time to it.
One specific can is as weak enough to catch. Did you have a closer look at that Bastio skulls? Bastioton.
I guess we're gonna try this one now.
Oh, no.
I'm pretty sure I don't want to be fighting a level 100
There's a
Caracosta.
little picture of a little feathers. Alright.
Let's just fast forward through that.
Sure, we'll send Archon out to die. I wish I wish I could figure out what to do with the move tutor as well. That's another piece of the puzzle that I don't know how to get.
I have a feather.
Okay. Oh, come on, let me check another thing. Nope. No hold items on Archon.
Root fossil, that's not it. Trying to remember off the top of my head. Where is it? Claw fossil, that's someone else. I'm trying to find dome.
It's in the bottom right, the dome fossil.
Dome fossil.
Kabutops.
That's this one here.
If I knew this was gonna be a struggle, I probably would have submitted something else.
Okay, my brain's telling me there's a...
That's the problem with submitting something like this. Like, you don't want to look at what the solutions are, so that way you can go in blind like everyone else. But also that means you don't know how good or bad it's going, or how difficult it's going to be, rather.
Oh, damn it. Oh!
Alright.
That's why. Ah, you definitely.
How many turns do I get for Kabutops before it murders me? Is it just one turn, or do you get more than one turn?
I think it's at least 2.
Okay. Because... Oh, no, I'm dying. No, I think I know what they want you to do with Kabutops, but I have to figure out the step to get there first. What I think they want you to do is... has everybody looked at the move tutor yet?
Yes, and
Yeah.
And you see that Endeavor is one of the moves you can get, right? I think they want you to Endeavor Kabutops.
Oh, I get it.
except, where's the heart scale?
Yeah, that's a good question. Well, A, where's the heart scale? B, if this is leading into being able to catch Kabutops. Where do I get another Pokeball?
The note shows a little picture of a feather. I have a feeling that's where the, find this feather, and I think I might find the heart scale. That's my thinking.
I think part of the problem is not being able to run from the fights, because I don't want to initiate fights with the fossil Pokemon, because then I'm just locked into that fight until I die, because I'm not going to be able to run from them. If I go over there, I'm going to die a horrible death. What else can we do down here? Here's down there. Move tutor.
Oh, I know what you have to do!
Yeah?
You can refight, the Archeops, or the Archon numerous times, and I just got a heart scale from it. from Munchlax's pickup.
Oh,
Alright.
right.
That's a strategy, I suppose. I guess it didn't occur to me. I guess because, well, they'd have to rig it, right? To be able to give you the items you need.
Oh,
Okay.
apparently Munchlax can't learn Endeavor, but Archon can.
Yeah.
Hmm. I would normally oppose of getting rid of Leer, but Rock Throw isn't that good, especially when you have Ancient Power.
Well, here's something else to consider.
What does Endeavor do?
Endeavor will basically lower your opponent's HP down to the same that you have.
Yeah, so if you have, like, 1 HP, then it goes down to 1 HP as well. Which...
Wait. So how does that make you live if you get one-shotted?
Well, since Kabutops moves first, what the strategy is, Kabutops charges up, so you use Endeavor with Archon, let Archon die, swap in the Munchlax, and finish it off there.
If you want some extra insurance, you could also try to use Substitute to bring Archon's HP down, if you're able to teach it to Archon, getting enough heart scales for a strategy like that.
Ah.
Oh, there's your art. Oh, there's your level 12.
Oh, I didn't get the thing. I guess you just have to keep doing it until you get it.
And with Kabutops being a level 100 Pokemon, you're probably going to get the experience you need relatively quickly. Unless they intend for something else, like being able to, fuck, what's the words I'm looking for? Being able to find a way to catch it, which would involve me needing another Pokeball. Just how many times do I have to fight this Archon before the pickup ability triggers?
Oh, Covet cutely begs to obtain an item held by a foe.
Might want Covet. I feel like that's something you would, they would want to work in there.
Yeah, since Covet's a one-time use. Though I don't know how much use Recycle is gonna be.
Oh, remember to hit.
Oh, wait,
You have to pay attention. You have to... Okay.
I'd probably consider the approach of, what does Kabutops have a, hold item? Because I think if you use Covet and you steal an item from them, do you keep it if you die?
I don't know. I'm
Good
gonna find
question.
out. I keep forgetting which one it is.
Alright, I've got the heart scale now.
It doesn't look like an egg.
Time to go learn me an Endeavor.
I did have something. A Focus Sash.
Well, they definitely... That's probably the next piece of the puzzle then, because you can use that to hang on with 1 HP, then Endeavor. So that way you just gotta bap it once, no matter how much damage it does. Considering at your current level...
that might be it.
At the current level you're at, it may be a tall order to do, like, 30 damage or something against a level 100 Kabutops. But doing 1 damage...
I'm trying to
be
find out
doable.
where you get the Focus Sash.
It's a steal item from Kabutops. You gotta steal it from them.
Alright, there you go. You Covet.
Oh my god, I figured it out!
Yeah?
So what you do is, you move the Focus Sash to Archon. So
Yeah.
you start the battle with Munchlax, and when Kabutops finishes charging up, swap to Archon, gets Archon to 1 HP, swap back. Let Archon hang on to 1 HP. Do endeavor to get Kabutops to 1 HP. Finish the job with Munchlax.
Now let's see what that accomplishes for you. How much experience do you get, etc.
Well, I don't know about evolution because Munchlax evolves from happiness. That gave me nothing.
Well. All right, so
Ooh.
the experience approach is clearly not it. So the next logical step is, can you get yourself an Art Pokeball? And if you can, you might be able to use. You should be able to use that to catch Kabutops. And immediately, the way I think to get a Pokeball would be using what do you call it? Using Pickup. But I don't know how that works.
Oh. After defeating the Kabutops,
We
I'm
have
done with Munchlax.
okay.
And I get a Yamask.
Well, we have about 90 seconds left with this game anyway, so
Oh, this was a. Oh, I'm actually gonna stop there. This is a. I don't do well at puzzle rooms.
it's an interesting idea. I think it is a little bit dependent on Pokemon knowledge for my liking.
Yeah, it takes
Which
a
I mean-
bit too.
I mean, that's fine and all because, you know, it's a Pokemon game, so you kind of come to expect that from that.
Ooh. Skill Swap and Will-O-Wisp. That's a moveset.
But a lot of the things that it's asking of you, it's stuff that you wouldn't really. I wouldn't really expect somebody who's unfamiliar with mainline Pokemon to be able to figure out on the fly. What a lot of these abilities do, what a lot of moves do, what the items do. It can be a lot to ask from somebody who just wants to play an escape room. In other words, TLDR, sir, this is a Wendy's. I guess we're gonna keep beating up this Archon. Probably not even gonna kill it because we got 15 seconds left. Although Beak might be getting near the end of the puzzle, because you have Endeavor, and it looks like your opponent hits themselves with Recoil, which might just self-destruct them. But we're past time. You're free from Pokemon.
That was an interesting but confusing idea.
Yeah. Could be applied a bit better, but that's from me not playing Pokemon for a little bit, talking. Alright, we're gonna take a break, and when we come back, we'll be playing Terravan's game up next. We'll see you in a bit.
Yay!
Yeah, yourselves. I'm fully expecting something.
Gonna be something special, I'm sure.
Indeed.
The things that were on my list, Pokemon Escape Room was not on my bingo card.
Same here.
And yet, here we are in the year of our Lord 2024. Pokemon
God
Escape
knows
Room.
how many weird shit has happened in 2024 so far.
Do you want a list or?
I'm good.
Oh,
Same.
decent as well.
Anyway, we're back for our fourth game for tonight from Terravan.
Oh boy.
Oh
I
boy,
don't know what
indeed.
to say about this one because I have managed not to play this one.
I've seen this played before, but I haven't played it.
Well, what can I say? People love Konami,
Mm-hmm.
and people love the Simpsons.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not Simpsons Arcade. Did you know there was a Simpsons game that was only released on DOS?
Uh-huh.
And here it is. Bart's House of Weirdness.
Yeah. This game, Simpsons Bart's
Holy-
House of Weirdness for DOS.
Only Terravan could give you something that when the girls are pretty and the games are shitty.
So be sure to get out.
I also like the directive of Simp Bart.
I also like that weird ass hamster. What is that? He's just like
How the fuck do you run a DOS game on here?
Drag and drop
Yes.
the zip into RetroArch and it should load up.
Oh.
And when given a list, pick simpbart/s.bat and it should load the game.
S.simp.bat.
Ooh, that's a particularly duty Simpsons intro.
Bart's House of
Okay.
Weirdness.
Fine.
Is it a dot rep?
I am not a 32-year-old woman. That is very... Oh, they went the whole mile with having the intro as well.
That.
Which one do I load up? Is it
Hang on, I'm pulling up your stream.
Oh, it's Bart EGA .exe.
Why is...
I believe so.
It was the, hang on, let me reset again. Simp... oh, come on now. simpbart/s.bat was the one that loaded the game for me.
Oh, that's not bad. Okay. I gotta play with this a little bit. So that didn't seem right. Because that's the same with the...
Oh, I suppose it helps that I
Oh, auto that bad.
actually drag it out.
Yeah, you don't have to extract the zip at all. Just drag the zip onto RetroArch, and it should load up once you select the core. And to make sure it's running for you, Ashley. Are you getting it?
Illegal command.
So do I just drag and drop the zip file to RetroArch, like the application?
Yeah.
Oh, it's an actual intro. Okay.
Oh, hang on, let me... It might have been something that I... Yeah, try... Oh, Beaks.
Oh,
Looks
there
like
we go.
Beaks has it, yeah.
So you drag... Well, I don't know, but when I drag it and pick DOS...
I just opened up the DOS thing
I
and
get list, and then there's simpmgca.exe.
Oh, does that one also
which
work?
is the one you-
Oh,
Yep,
yeah,
that's the
so
one,
it
that's
does.
the one with the better graphics. Also, it might, at least for me, it didn't pick up the correct sound at first. But I can walk you through that.
Oh,
It's pretty- it's,
keyboard.
Yeah, anything that I've seen of this game, I couldn't really parse. You can still play this with a controller. I tested this for a bit. I didn't realize the intro with Bart drawing on the chalkboard had different versions of it as well. Because when I loaded up the game again, it gave me a completely different one. I think I see most everyone up.
Yep, that's that sound.
So I dragged and dropped to the application. What do I do now since it's open?
Hang on a second. Just to make sure we are on the same page. You see this menu, right? In the Discord. You see that general menu?
No, I do not.
You don't. Can you screen share so I can see what you see?
Is it okay if I just take a picture instead?
Sure. That'll work too. DOS is always a crapshoot, so we do have a backup game to fall back on if we can't get this running, which... I've been curious about Bart's House of Weirdness, so I might just play it on my own time as well. If we don't get this working.
Okay, that's not bad. Is the one you want to play, because then the sound works properly.
I'm fine with that sound. I got you guys to talk to. I smile.
What I
as-
see.
I see it.
Okay.
That's not what...
Huh.
I'm looking through it right now. But it might be something that'll take a little bit too long for me to just troubleshoot right here now. So
Yeah,
I
I think this might be something I might be skipping on because I don't think I can understand the game controls or anything else. I'm just gonna.
As far as I
I'll
can
just
tell,
go-
it was a one-button game where you just use one of your face buttons to get most of it. So let me go ahead and grab the backup game then. Bart's House of Weirdness, you're spared for now.
At the very least, I can use my control stick.
Yeah, because it's a weird, like, kind of point-and-click-esque game. Now, once I grab the box art for what we're playing instead...
I'm gonna stretch my legs real quick. Be right back.
Alright.
Load the game.
Well, I gotta fix the way that things captured on my screen then.
Alright, Bart's House of Weirdness. Let's go ahead and put the other box art up here. Because you thought because we couldn't get Bart's House of Weirdness working that you were free from Simpsons games? Haha. Nope. 3, 2, 1. Here's your new game. Shown on stream right here. The Simpsons Night of the Living Treehouse of Horror for Game Boy Color. Let me get you a game here. Go ahead and...
It's the other Simpsons game I haven't played.
Go ahead and load that. I've raced this one before. Night of the Living Treehouse of Horror.
I've raced... For when we used to do Terrible Tuesdays, we raced the Itchy and Scratchy one, and, oh god, Bart versus the Juggernauts. And out of all the times I did those races, Bart versus the Juggernauts is the one where everybody yelled at me the most.
I wouldn't say this is the worst Simpsons game, Night of the Living Treehouse of Horror, but it sure ain't a good one.
Whenever I think of Treehouse of Horror, I just think of the one in Treehouse of Horror where it's Homer has the cat in the hat, and then, like, the ending thing, he's like, "Don't make me cast it by Michael Myers."
Oh, another Simpsons game.
Yep, we got different Simpsons. Night of the Living Treehouse of Horror was also a game that was in my backup list for RBC for the longest time. I was probably gonna save it for like a Halloween show or something like that. But it's here now.
Also, I decided to see if this had a set. It doesn't, but I will take this opportunity to say that the badge for it that someone has is just the couch. Just on the
Perfect.
couch. Thank you, Fox Interactive, for your NTHQ. What a creation's done.
It's a Game Boy Color game, how goes that in color?
This game loaded up.
Alright. So for my research of software creations, now known as Acclaim Studios Manchester, which apparently went defunct in 2004 of August.
Can't imagine why.
I wonder why.
They've made... let's see, they've done Pictionary for the NES.
Well, Pictionary for NES was... I think most people remember that one for the title screen theme.
Apparently Beauty and the Beast for Genesis? There's two of them. Belle's Quest and Roar the Beast.
There you go.
Oh, they did Plock!
Everybody's favorite diddler, Plock. Back again for revenge.
Oh no.
You can't blame me for this one! Cutthroat Island, which I heard was a really bad film.
I'm aware of the game.
Exceptionally bad.
I'm aware the game is also not great. I assume the Super Nintendo Cutthroat Island.
I see they hit their peak at Nicktoons Racing.
Oh, hell yeah.
There we go.
Always a real winner when you hear Nicktoons Racing.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Oh, and Stuart Little 2 for the GBA.
That's one I had as a kid. I've given it out here before. That game's okay, I guess. It's also not great.
Oh, I definitely gotta fix my crouching. Whoops. There we go.
Are we sure that doesn't have a secret community of patch creating devouts? Who the hell knows at this point? If Bart can be El Barto, then I can be El Homo.
I think about that quote a lot. If Bart can be Alberto, I admire the way you paint. Starts painting off the name.
I'm just so working on cropping, so it'll be a little bit longer. Also need to see Ashley's screen up once you have it loaded.
Yep, I got it.
Alright. We go ahead and put that on the feed. You're getting the real RBC experience here with all the technical mishaps.
Oh yeah. Wouldn't be a retro book club without technical fuck-ups.
Credits, that means I win, right?
But we work through them. From what I remember, by the way, I think the game gives you enough continues that it should last for a full 30 minutes if we play for the full 30 minutes. But there are, as I recall, limited continues, but there are passwords after each stage, so do with that information what you will. Alright, I think I finally got everything cropped, so now we can play, whatever this is. Oh, this is some music.
Oh dear.
Oh, this is, quality. Oh, I'm ready to go and everybody else is.
Let's do this.
Alright. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The Simpsons, Night of the Living Treehouse of Horror.
The difficulty could be 1 or 2.
What's the difference between the two? Who knows? I remember the first stage.
What in God's name is this game?
I remember the first stage being a little bit of a maze. So, the 4 that you see in the very bottom right to the right of your timer, that's how many stage objectives you need to find. In this case, it's a bunch of fuses. If you enter a room that's dark, you probably don't want to be there just yet. You want to find the fuse, you want to light it up with the fuse. There's also keys that you can find. They remember that as well. Where any of it is, I sure don't remember. I expect the furthest we're gonna be seeing anybody get in this game is going to be, like, maybe stage 3. It really does seem like a reskin of Home Alone. You're not wrong about that. Is this?
I ate a donut.
Yep, donuts, to the surprise of nobody, is your health recovery. I think this area I'm in is where one of where I had to go to take the fuses. Can I get to that fuse now?
No, you can jump on the thing and
I
get to
found
it.
2.
Yeah. Yep, there's
But you're
one fuse.
literally vulnerable when you do it.
Drop that off, and hopefully now one of the, Oh yeah, there's just 2 in the, opening area. Yeah, the number only goes down, though, once you, drop off the fuse, so... Get that other one situated. I'm gonna do a quick recrop.
Why does the broom instantly kill you?
I think the broom is something you encounter in one of the dark rooms, which you don't want to be in. I mean, you can go in there. You just may not have the best of times. Speaking of Alberto, there it is written on the wall of these sewers.
Holy crap! I found a key.
You have found 1. Count 'em. 1
One
key.
That's a new record.
Can I jump up here? Nope.
Oh, that put me so far back. There was more to explore down there.
I'm
All
looking
I
at...
thought I was supposed to do is get the key.
Maybe you just death warped. Who knows? I'm gonna try to explore down here as much as I can, though, before getting the heck out of here. Alright.
I'm feeling spicy. Let's assume that I death warped and check other doors.
Yeah. If you can save yourself the grief of having to go through that whole area again, probably should.
It's a solid couple of minutes time loss.
Yeah. Dodge the rat.
That's a good Homer face there.
Yep, there's the key.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
This room is open now.
Okay, yeah, I think you do, just need the key down there. Because the moment I started picking it up, the ooze started rising, which implies I'm not supposed to be down there anymore.
Oh, there's another fuse.
Yeah, so you're making good progress through here. I think I'm most of the way out at this point. I think I'm where the fuse box... Yeah, this is where the fuse box is now. Alright, let's go see what we can do with this blue key. Get the hell out of here. Ow. Are there any doors down here? Oh, there's more very aggressive books. And vacuum cleaners. Only the necessities.
Oh,
I can jump up here. Oh, hands in the sink. Classic.
oh, okay, this is just a health room.
Alright, there's another fuse.
Does the health come back?
Always,
Probably not.
I would assume not,
The
but
health does come back. Wow.
if you want to conserve your lives, that's gonna be a way to do it. Just grind for health.
Yeah, you can get health upstairs in the back room. Oh, I wonder where the key goes, and here's a door with a giant keyhole on it.
Yeah, color-coded for your convenience. Not, like, the empty space is color-coded. Oh, and I died. Alright, that's fine. I always dropped off the fuse, which is what I set out to do.
Ooh, key to get a key. Classic video game design.
Alright, well, I think... Oh, is this room gonna be... Yeah, this room's lit up now. Oh, it's just the... Yeah, donut in the bathroom. Well, I can see Heavybass is not playing the game anymore.
Nope,
So-
I don't like it. No.
Can't imagine why.
It's a bit too confusing. After 2 keys, I'm
I
just
have,
like,
it's a bit too confusing after the Pokemon escape room.
I don't know. We've had some pretty interesting games this week, that's for sure. Very interesting choices this week.
Remember, it could have been Bart's House of Weirdness.
This might be the game where I might be rating more than 5 games this week.
Alright, I can't... I need the last fuse to go to where they, go to that door, so... Oh, there was another place down here, right?
How's chat doing this evening, anyway?
I hope people have not muted the stream because of this game. Definitely some grating music. It should get better after we get through, through stage 1.
That's a shame, because the music in Bart's House of Weirdness actually sounds pretty good.
Yeah,
And it also came out in the right time to have Roland MT32 support, which is fantastic audio for anybody who's not in that and know with DOS games.
I found my...
There's only a couple years span.
I found the red key now.
I agree with Roland being a fantastic sound on a DOS
It was the best you were going to get before the advent of CD audio.
Right.
Oh, I got a red key. I'm cooking now.
If you would go through Roland's soundtracks, Monkey Island, fantastic soundtrack.
I'm expecting... Yep, there's the last fuse. Alright, so...
So horribly expensive, though. Even.
It's very expensive. It was expensive at the time.
Extremely.
But,
wait.
You can get a Roland
It's not too bad now, because... See, there were some models where they're so abundant that you can easily get them. The problem is that you need the system itself, like the SC55 or the MT32, but you also need the control card that goes in your computer, which is another thing you have to buy. The MPU 401.
Ooh.
I enjoy hearing this talk about DOS-related stuff, because with DOS being before my time, so... It's always interesting to hear stuff about from this era of gaming that I was not really around for. Also reminds me that I should try to find some games for my Commodore Amiga. Play some stuff on that silly thing. Alright, where the hell am I now? Oh, I think now I have to go through the, I think it was the yellow door that was previously dark. It should be light now that I've turned in the last fuse. Yep. I found the boss area, or what I assume is the boss area. Guess what? The boss is a broom.
Now that's scary.
Spooky! I might die to this broom, if I'm not careful. Oh, that's some hitbox.
Ooh.
Oh, it's running now. Oh, shit. Oh, double KO. Bullshit. Alright, the broom seems to stay dead anyway, so... That's at least a positive.
The boss is through the yellow door, you said?
Yeah, through the yellow door once you turn the last fuse. And there's Santa's little helper, which marks the end of the stage.
Hooray!
Oh, got clipped by a vacuum cleaner. What a way to go.
Alright,
Done up by the duster.
stage 2, where you play as Maggie.
Hey, see, I got dust busted.
Plays Fly Maggie. And apparently the thing you're looking for is a bunch of smiley faces going by the bottom right corner. I remember what it is you're looking for, though.
Fall damage? Oh, this game sucks.
Platformer with fall damage, who'da thunked?
Where the hell did the broom go?
Yeah, excellent question. Go chase it down.
Oh, God.
I definitely double KO'd the broom, but it at least was Curtis.
Oh, it's a Fantasia broom.
Yeah.
Oh, this game predicted the Fox-Disney merger.
There goes Simpsons predicting things again.
Oh, continuing puts me at the start of the stage. Oh, this game's dead to me.
Yeah, it's these lights, it's these switches that you gotta flick in this stage. Alright, I think we've had our fun then in Night of the Living Treehouse of Horror. We didn't get to see some of the later stages, because I know in stage 3 you play as Marge, and you have to, it's like a shmup stage. Kind of like the top-down stages in Super C. That's kind of a thing you could compare it to. And then you play as Homer in stage 4 and 5. And I think stage 5 is the first I played through this game. But anyway, timer stopped. You're free from this game. You don't have to play it anymore. Or you can keep playing it. I'm not your boss. Well, we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we will be playing the final game for tonight from me. We'll see you in a bit.
Alright.
Oh shoot, I was unmuted this entire time!
Oops!
Oh no!
Oops!
Lost media!
I was gonna say, some of the stuff I said included, one of the things Acclaim Studios did before they were defunct was apparently they also made the unreleased Barbie's Vacation Adventure game.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna try to get a game downloaded to play that instead while I waited for the segment to end, but it ended a little early. And also, oh boy, I can't wait to play as my favorite Robot Master, Crump Woman.
Oh my god.
I'll crump with you, sweetie pie!
Somewhere Maya is smiling.
And what are your reasons for wanting a little brother? Don't say revenge. Don't say revenge. Revenge? That's it, I'm getting out of here.
Alright, we're back for our final game for tonight. From me!
What have you got?
Well, in the sea of technical difficulties, I've just got a GBA game for you, so it should run fine. But continuing my trend of picking games that we had in Season 1, and we haven't seen since, figured, since, well, we mentioned a game from my childhood earlier today, although we didn't have... It's not what I have brought for you this time around. I do, however, have for you a different GBA game that I grew up with, and that's exactly why I gave it the first time around. Tough game, but has a really good soundtrack. We have Iridion 3D for Game Boy Advance.
Oh, okay.
Oh? Ooh, that looks cool.
This is a launch title for the GBA, in fact.
Launch title for the Game Boy Advance.
Launch title for the Game Boy Advance.
In fact, it was only recently that I got to play the sequel that was also on GBA, Iridion 2, and that game is also pretty fun. I'll need to bring that for an RBC at some point or another. But that game is significantly longer.
The game.
As a forewarning for this game, you don't get any continues with it. You do get a password after every stage, but your password does remember how many lives you have, so...
Oh,
but it's one of those games.
Oh boy.
Oh man, it's like Rayman 1.
Oh,
Rayman 1 lets you save it, but what's the point?
Oh, that hard of a game, eh? Oh, that's gonna be a fun one.
I don't think it's as hard as Rayman 1 is, but that said, this is a game I played a ton of as a kid, so take that with a grain of salt.
I'll probably take it and add a few more of my own.
Some other general tips I'm going to give you while I'm waiting to see the game on everybody's feeds. There are different power-ups depending on what color they are. If you pick up the same power-up multiple times, you can upgrade your power-up. So, you can fire 2 shots, you can fire faster. All depends on whatever power-up you have currently. But I think this game, at the very least, does a good job at showing off the technical prowess of the GBA for being a launch title.
Ooh, made by Majesco. Let's see what they did.
You could probably compare this game to something like Star Fox, in terms of gameplay.
Okay.
It's an on-rail shooter.
You like me an on-rail shooter?
Oh, they got a website. That's a good sign, right?
Yeah, they're... Is the website actually still active? Like, there's actually... in the credits, they actually do have a, like, visit our website, and then put in the URL. So, anytime I see it, I just wonder, is the website dead, or is it still around?
Still up.
Okay.
Let's see. Wow, they made a lot of games on here, including... Oh, I see a couple of Cooking Mama games on here. The Cooking Mama series. Except for Cookstar, the game that,
Yeah, you can probably skip that one. I think I see the feed on everybody's stream, so... Let's...
Ooh, they did Fish for the Wii.
Go ahead and flip over.
Oh, I actually know this series, kind of.
Which one?
Fu Park. I had the DS game. I think it was called Turn It Around.
I think I've heard that name before as well. But I don't know anything about it. I'm ready to go, though, when everybody else is.
Video game.
Am I?
Alright. Starting then, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Iridion 3D.
Oh, finally, I can bless my ears again.
So, on-rail shooter, you can just hold down the A button to fire. B button does nothing. You got your health in the top right, your lives in the top left. Enjoy the soundtrack. Even if, like, I always hear people pretty divisive about this game whenever I show it to people. I have as many people as say, this is a good hidden gem, and just as many people are saying, this game is terrible. So I am interested to see what people will think about this game who may not have played it before.
Rocking it pretty good so far.
You do, there is incentive to shoot things beyond getting a high score because you do get extra lives through points. So, be sure to rack up that high score. If you want to follow the similar path I try to do when I play this game, early on into stage 1, you should see a green power-up, which is the rapid fire, and I usually like to use that for stage 1. So I advise that, and then there will be another green power-up you can pick up later to make it shoot faster, and it does decently good against the boss, I feel. Also, contact damage hurts. The individual shots aren't too terribly damaging, but contact damage hurts.
Just like Mega Man.
The rainbow power-up is a full heal, so I suggest picking that up.
Ooh.
And then the force field, you gotta destroy all 4 sections to take it down. If you don't, you immediately die.
As I just did.
And I think that got everybody, in fairness.
No, I got through.
Oh, you got through without dying? Good shit, then.
I can say this much. I am happy that even though you die, you at least keep your ability.
Your weapon does get downgraded. If you leveled up your weapon, it does get downgraded when you die. But yeah, you do pick up right where you left off. So no, it's not like checkpoint based or anything like that. Really, up until we reach the boss, we should all be about on the same pace. Alright. Don't want to pick up that red power-up. Picking up the green one, however, definitely want that. Firing basically twice as fast now. Which makes it really easy, or at least a lot easier, to deal with the force field the second time around it shows up.
Yeah, there we go.
I believe this onslaught of enemies that you're dealing with at this point, after you get past them, you'll be at the boss. But you also do not heal for the boss. So the health you have is the health you have going into the boss, so be aware of that.
Ooh.
Alright. Boss, Refusor.
There he is.
There it is.
Oh, it's Nova from Kirby.
Oh, I was about to say Galactinova Nucleus?
The boss just stands there, but avoid the things that are kind of circling around, because they hurt. Also, the boss will sometimes fire at you, I guess. It's a shmup, so if you shoot the boss enough, it may die. Wild idea.
Some great advice.
Only all the pro strats here on Retro Book Club.
Everybody should be taking notes,
Damn
man.
it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I like this game, but you can only shoot straight forward. That means you have to be in the direct line of enemy fire in order to damage enemies, and I don't know who thought that was a good decision. To be fair, doesn't Star Fox do a similar thing? Like, there's not too much.
I can tell where the bullets are.
Yeah,
I barely did it.
Yeah, there might be some depth perception things you gotta deal with in this case. Approach enemies from multiple angles. Okay, fair enough. Also, the theme for Stage 2 is a banger. Both Stage 2 and Stage 3 are some of my favorite tracks in this game.
Well, I got a game over. Time to do the first stage again.
Hooray! Well, you...
Oh, I love shooting
At
up.
least I'm not the only one.
Oh, well, I can
The game is
forward
not
to
easy,
start.
so definitely don't feel bad about getting a game over.
I thought the follow-up to this would have just been Iridion.
Huh.
Iridion 2 is actually like more in line with what you might expect from a shmup. It's top-downish, so think something like Ikaruga.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah. Not new. Probably I'd say plays better, but not as ambitious, I feel, as this one was. That's my 2 cents on it, anyway.
I think I'm gonna go with the red one.
Oh, that's a new one.
What's up, the purple?
Oh no,
Or...
the landmines.
Oh yeah, you got landmines in the ocean.
Why though?
Don't get hit by them. Wouldn't want to get your ship drenched.
It's a different kind of shooter. It's a bit hard for my liking.
I also like this thing that Stage 2 and Stage 3 do this. As you progress through Stage 2, you start to see the sun set. And similarly, in Stage 3, you start that one at night. And as the stage progresses, it slowly becomes daytime.
Oh, that's cool. It's like Sunset Wilds and Super Circuit.
Oh, Nanostray's not a game I'm familiar with. I might need to check that out. Also, if you really want to, Iridion 3D and Iridion 2 are on Steam.
More damage than three.
Anyway, the purple weapon, I feel, is your best weapon in Stage 2. In Stage 3, you get the gold weapon, which is what I usually try to stick with until I reach the final stage, until I reach stage 7. Also, I'm gonna 100% die in this boss fight. I have 1 HP to my name.
Oh dear.
That's fine, I've got a decent life reserve going. Boss, Psytector. And similarly, while Beak is on stage 2, has only 1 life, so...
And a sliver of health, too.
Yeah. And there's no healing in stage 2, either.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm having a much easier time with the red power-up in stage 1.
Oh, well, there you go. If that works for you, you use it. The green power-up just always seemed to work better for me when I played this game as a kid, so that's always what I kind of used out of habit.
Ooh. I got to the boss without losing a life. That's pretty good.
Yeah. And I died.
Oops.
Which means once you get into stage 2, Terrorvan, you'll probably have a lot more lives, possibly more than Beak had going into stage 2, so your password will save you with more lives.
Well, rip me.
Dead.
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 And I made solid progress, too.
Yeah, getting to the boss of stage 2 before you got game over is pretty good.
Especially for my first go-around.
Yeah. Anyway, boss of stage 2 is done. I'm gonna at least get through stage 3 before calling it. But let's see where we're at then.
Oh, I think I realized what the problem is. Hold on. Let's see.
And it still hit me?
This one, and, aha! Here's the problem. My copy needed just to be blown a little smoke. There we go.
Alright, once I see your screen share back up. To see yours went down, Beak.
Yep, got it back up. Oh, wait, now it will. There we
Yeah,
go. Just needed a little blow.
I questioned that.
There we go.
Yep, Iridion 3D, just like I remember it. Alright. I'm gonna let Terrorvan and Ashley try to ride out their lives, and then that'll probably be a good place to call it after that's done. It'll give me a little bit of time in stage 3 as well, which, as I mentioned earlier, has a song that I really like. Also, heat-seeking missiles. Fun for the entire family.
Oh yeah.
There you go, heat-seeking missiles that, you can't destroy.
I did it.
Oh.
You did it!
Yay!
Hooray!
Now remember to write down that password.
Because otherwise, you're gonna have to do it again.
Oh, I'm out of paper. Oh, God.
See, I've done enough mission races that whenever I have to write down a password for something, I just instinctively hit a hotkey to take a screenshot. Then if I need to put in the password, I just have it right then and there. I think this is a game I know well enough that I wouldn't need the password, but wouldn't hurt. Now let's get that full heal.
Alright, we wait for it and... Gotcha!
And so now it's
Yeah,
it's daytime in stage 3.
here we go. Time to fight the secret boss of Ikaruga. Did you know L is real?
I never would have guessed. Shit. Heckin' missiles!
GameCube support for Retro Achievements is coming soon, and this set is going to be super sweaty, just like actual competitive Melee.
I mean,
So
yeah, I would normally expect the popular games for Retro Achievements to have pretty demanding sets, like in the case of what you're playing now, Smash Bros. Melee. A lot of people play Melee a lot, so it's probably going to end up having a pretty demanding set, I would expect.
Yeah,
it's usually the more unknown games, from my knowledge of Retro Achievements, that have the pretty doable sets, in general, at least. Not always the case, but...
yeah. Surprisingly, one of the first sets I mastered was Super Mario Advance 2, which I will still say is a nicer set than Mario World, because I think the most work you have to do in the Advance 2 set is a speedrun achievement, which it's Mario World and very doable too.
Yeah, I mean, that's another thing I expect, you know, Mario Advance, most people who are familiar with Mario World know it through Mario World, not the Mario Advance entry, so it's not the most surprising thing in the world to me.
Oh, what the hell is this?
Oh, you found the boss of Stage 2. Congratulations.
Which is unfortunate to me, considering we got those beautiful Advance clips, and funny enough, I think some of the ones from Mario Advance 2 specifically were reused for Mario 64 DS with Luigi sound and fonts in that game.
I mean, the Mario Advance series was my first time playing Yoshi's Island. I had the Mario Advance version of Yoshi's Island. I didn't really have the SNES version. I have a card of it now, though, but it was my first experience with Yoshi's Island.
You mean Super Mario Advance Brothers 5? Throwback! Oh,
The journey of over time and space.
Wow, I already found the Triforce.
And yeah, in my experience with that stage in Melee, either it goes by super fast because you just immediately find the Triforce, or it just takes forever.
Oh no, my controller's doing that thing again.
Oh, okay. The second stage was easier than the first one.
I don't know if it's that it was easy. I think to an extent, yes, particularly because it doesn't have one-hit kill traps like the first stage does. In fact, I think those one-hit kill traps in Stage 1 are the only one-hit kill traps in the game. There's stuff that definitely does a lot of damage to you, but I don't think there's anything else that will take you straight down to death. I think Stage 3 is a little bit harder than Stage 2 from my impressions of it anyway. I guess I'll leave you to be the judge of that. It may not be as hard as Stage 1, but
These missiles are a bit tricky to avoid.
Yeah, because they kind of home in on you. And now I'm heading to the moon!
It's like that one movie.
Inserts every movie where you go to the moon. My brain just immediately thought Wallace and Gromit, so...
I like that meme of just people have made of Wallace just using the hammer, but it's super sped up and there's like that sound.
It's like what Terravan does with some Simpsons game clips, like the Virtual Bart corn dog clip, that you just have super sped up. How long this stage is, but I'm probably a decent amount of the way through at this point. I have the weirdest way of, because I play this game so much, I have the weirdest way of measuring out how long, like how far I am through the game. Since they're pretty much all fixed length stages, I always have the method of listening for how far into the song it is. Because, like, you'll reach the boss at the same point in the song every time, because it's a fixed length. And that's a method that only I would use for a game like this.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
Iridion 3D experience. I think that's as far as Beak got as well. The boss of Stage 2.
Yeah. And then my controller started acting up while playing Melee, so I guess I'm done with that.
Your controller was not a fan of your bullshit.
Or at least it didn't that one thing that happened on the day that we got Jet Set Radio.
Right. I think I'm gonna finish Stage 4 and then call that good. I was gonna go till Terravan ended up getting a game over, but Terravan's been doing a pretty good job at surviving.
Surprisingly so, considering my track record with shoot 'em ups.
Yeah, maybe this is the one for you. Like I said, one of these days I will bring the sequel. Which introduces stuff like having a stage select, for example. You can choose between multiple different stages.
Ooh, fresh content.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's what the kids love.
Fresh content, this GBA game from like 20 years ago.
Oh, let's see if I can beat this.
This is my game, it was made for me. Flies directly forward into hole.
Oh god, you just
Look at this
You
guy.
can't stop me, I'll fly into destiny.
You just made me think of this really cursed image I once saw.
Yeah? You care to share?
Yes, I would be more than happy to, you know, I would. I believe it was like this picture of Raven from Teen Titans, the 2003 one, and she's just sitting there and she's like gigantic, and then below her is a picture of Rolf and he's like, "Life has many daughters!" I'll let
Excellent.
you piece together what that hole was.
Hmm.
No, Colin. I'm gonna let Terravan beat up this boss, and then I'll stop the timer after I see the boss exploding, which shouldn't be long from now.
Okay.
Blow up.
Yeah,
Yeah, there you go.
sweet.
We're free.
We'll go ahead and stop the timer here, then.
We're free.
Alright, so all that leaves is the wrap-up. Let's have a look at the games we played tonight.
Woo!
So, started the night on... We tried to start it on Resident Evil 2, but that didn't work, so Mega Man 7 is what we got instead.
It's Mega Man.
It sure is Mega Man.
It's
Actually-
Mega Man, 60-bit graphics and
Correct.
60-bit dub.
Wait, it's a SNES game?
It is a SNES game.
I know.
Probably not my favorite Mega Man game by any stretch of the imagination, like, at the very least in the bottom 50% for me, but I played a lot of the NES Mega Man, so I'm definitely more partial to those. But I still respect it. I always feel like it's outclassed to me when stacked up against Mega Man X, which was also on the Super Nintendo. So I would always end up veering more towards Mega Man X rather than Mega Man 7. Alright, game number 2, Tom and Jerry War of the Whiskers for GameCube.
Spectacular.
Yeah, surprisingly good. Like, when you...
Yeah, like a great throw it on in at a party kind of thing.
Yeah, wouldn't have expected to be as good as it was. I usually am not expecting much from licensed games, but Tom and Jerry, pleasant surprise. We'll definitely keep this in my back pocket if I gotta surprise people with some Garbo game. Well, Garbo in quotations, because it's not really a Garbo game. But, yeah, would recommend people try. Alright, game number 3, Pokemon National History Museum for GBA.
Oh boy.
Two
If I
Pokemon
knew
for
anything
me.
about Pokemon, that would have been just fine.
Yeah, I think the thing that
Ugh.
I think the thing that really hampers Pokemon National History Museum is, well, being very dependent on your knowledge of Pokemon. You're gonna be I mean, Terravan, you say you're not super familiar with games beyond, like, Pokemon Red and Blue when it comes to main series, and How lost were you in this?
Well, there was at the point where we realized that you had to get a move from the guy. I would not have figured that out within the half hour.
Right. I think it's an interesting idea at the very least. And if you're more into Pokemon than I am, you'll probably get a lot more enjoyment out of it than I did.
Oh yeah, well, like I said, like it seems fine for a puzzle kind of thing if you have some sort of working or intermediate level knowledge of well, it's like it's like Super Mario World Kaizo in a different way, right? You gotta really know the game to want to pick this ROM back up.
That's true. Not even I knew a lot about it, just other than, oh, look, this game got claimed.
Alright. Our fourth game, The Simpsons Night of the Living Treehouse of Horror for Game Boy Color. That is a long title.
The soundtrack can eat my shorts.
I really wish we got to play parts of House of Weirdness. One of the things I particularly remember from watching that game is when you get to the high scoreboard where you have to put in your name for the high scoreboard, it has a clip of Bart saying, "Who the hell are you?" which is absolutely perfect for that. But yeah, Simpsons Treehouse of Horror, it wasn't great the first time around I played it. It still isn't great. Sure is a Simpsons game on Game Boy Color. It is probably the best Simpsons game on Game Boy Color. It's probably also the only Simpsons game on Game Boy Color. That's my summary of it. I don't know if anybody else has anything to add to that.
Soundtrack sucks.
Also, not wrong. It gets better after the first stage, because the song for stage 1 is definitely pretty grating. I wouldn't say the soundtrack gets great after that, but it at least gets better. And our final game for tonight, Iridion 3D for GBA.
A hard shmup.
Yeah.
But it's a satisfying one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's
Not the hardest one that I've played. There's definitely harder shmups out there, but it's not about to hold your hand, either.
It's not great. It's not. At least it's not great. It's for the TurboGrafx 16. Ooh. Ooh.
Damn.
Smush usually
Woof.
don't get along together, but that one was fine. Everything's fine. Everything's good.
Actually, I just thought.
Yeah, I played the game to death, so I can't really give a unbiased opinion on it too well. I think the main thing I can pretty confidently say about the game, that I think most people agree of, is that it's got a good soundtrack. Like, you don't usually expect much from a GBA soundtrack, but Iridion 3D does a pretty decent job at delivering on a soundtrack, and the soundtrack for the second game is also pretty good.
That second stage was a banger.
Yeah. Stage 2 and Stage 3 are good tracks. Stage 1 also goes hard, in fairness. And also a surprising addition, every boss having their own boss theme. But yeah, recommend to try. Whether you want to beat it or not, I guess it's all up to you. Alright, and finally, rankings. How do we rank these games? Starting with Ashley. If you need us to come back to you, we can.
Please do.
Okay. Peek.
Alright, so for the bottom, I'm gonna probably put Night The Simpsons there, because you put Fall Damage in a Game Boy Color game, and that first song, how do you butcher the Simpsons theme that badly? Thanks, THQ. Let's see, fourth I'm gonna put Pokemon National History Museum. Not even I knew some of these puzzles, probably because I know Pokemon and I love Pokemon, but I am not competitive Pokemon capable. Hence why I could never beat Radical Red, which I'm not evoking onto anyone.
Ugh.
3 is gonna be Red in 3D, It's a fun shmup, it kicked my ass, but I think we need to remember launch title for the Game Boy Advance.
Launch title for the Game Boy Advance.
Second's gonna be Mega Man 7. I usually don't fare well with a lot of Mega Mans, but I'm impressed with how good I did for at least taking out one Robot Master and reaching Cloudman.
Yay.
And first I'm gonna have to give it to War of the Whiskers. I did not expect to find a Tom and Jerry beat 'em up that went as hard as it did, but I'm glad I did.
Before we move on, I pulled up the list of launch titles on the GBA to read off a few of them that caught my eye. So obviously Iridion 3D that we played tonight. Some other notable launch titles include Castlevania Circle of the Moon, F-Zero Maximum Velocity, Konami Crazy Racers, Kurukurukurin, Mega Man Battle Network, Mr. Driller 2, what else? Super Mario Advance was also a launch title. Those are some of the notable ones. There's a bunch of launch titles though for the GBA, but there's a lot of good ones in there as well. Anyway, Heavybass, your list.
Do you want the full one, or do you want the one that's basically what we got the replacements on? Because I got quite a couple. Because I got my list.
We'll go with just the 5 that got played.
Alright. So, I'm biased, so I'm putting Mega Man 7 on top. War of the Whiskers second. Third is going to be Iridion. Fourth is going to be Pokemon. And fifth one's going to be the Simpsons game.
For my list, at the bottom is going to be Simpsons. Pokemon National History Museum isn't too far behind that, though. The thing that Simpsons has over Pokemon National History Museum is I felt like I was making progress in it. I mean, that's not, like, a high bar, considering I've played it before, so I had something of an idea of where I was going in Treehouse of Horror. But I think you can more easily figure out progress in Simpsons, even if it'd be a little bit more frustrating in the process compared to Pokemon National History Museum. In third, Mega Man 7. One of my least favorite Mega Man games of the main series, anyway. And I think it's outclassed by the other games. Tom and Jerry War of the Whiskers I'm going to put in second, because it was a surprisingly good game, and if I wasn't biased, it would probably take the top slot. Pretty surprisingly well made. Like, you'd think they would just, like, ship out a game and then be done with it, and maybe to an extent, but even then, like, they still made it pretty fun. Like, you could tell you would have fun with this game, even playing it only 1v1. So playing it with 4 people, you just have a blast with it. And Iridion 3D, played this too many times for me to count. Played it since I was a kid. Always enjoy this game. And when you get good enough at the game to be able to beat the game, it's like 40 minutes. It's not super long. But getting to that point where you're good enough to beat the game can take a little bit of effort. Right, Teravan, what's your list?
Number 5, gonna be Pokemon National History Museum. I hate learning.
Fair enough.
4th place is Iridion 3D.
Okay.
Still up to 5, but I enjoy playing the other games more. Then it's gonna be Mega Man 7, middle of the road. It's fine, it's Mega Man 7. The second place is gonna be Simpsons Night of the Living Trails of Horror, because I could understand what was happening, and I was making progress towards finishing the level, which is an accomplishment when you consider how much of a mystery that is to do in the average Simpsons game.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll have to give first place to Tom and Jerry War of the Whiskers. When we went off, I beat it with the 4th, I got to the boss on the 4th loop. So how can I give the game that I managed to beat 3 times in a half hour anything less than first place?
Alright, and we're gonna circle back around to Ashley.
Alright. First place is obviously Tom and Jerry. Second place, Iridion 3D. Third, Mega Man 7. Fourth, The Simpsons, and then last, Pokemon.
Okay. And with that, that is going to be a wrap for this week. So, what do people have going on that they want to promote, starting with Ashley? I know you say you don't have much, but if you have something you want to talk about, feel free.
Not really, no.
Okay. Beak, what do you have going on?
Well, I continue my endeavors of retro achievements. I've mastered a bunch of games already, and I'm gonna keep at it with the biggest project going on right now is Pokemon Heart Gold Professor Oak Challenge. I just beat the Elite Four last night, which begins the real grind of the game, because the Safari Zone requires you to wait a couple of days for certain Pokemon, including 100 days to get Gibble. Ugh.
Interesting. Heavybass, do you have anything going on?
I'm still doing retro achievements offline. I was hoping to get back online with streaming this week, but that's not gonna happen. Next week, definitely, because I'm off and I've got some plans, but I'm gonna work on that, so there will be a stream probably next Friday.
Alright. Surveyan, what do you have going on?
Well, I did start, I always forget the subtitle, Terminator Resistance. It's a nice little, 2019, first-person shooter. Same people, I believe it's the same devs as RoboCop Rogue City, and it was the game they made immediately before that.
Sounds right.
You can especially tell when you play one and then the other. And for retro achievements, I've been enjoying Bully. One of the, it's
Ooh, good game.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's from a time when Rockstar made games that weren't like big grandiose games like GTA and Red Dead Redemption, and then they realized that they could just sell multiplayer currency to people and make billions of dollars.
Bully's one of the few Rockstar games I've finished, so.
It's up there, and I just play whatever comes to mind, and I'll just enjoy whatever,
Alright. For my part, I'm going to die live on stream tomorrow, and possibly Sunday as well. Because
what did you do?
Because this weekend is Mystery Tournament Top 8. So you're going to be seeing me over on twitch.tv/GamesDoneQuick. We have in a tournament with over 100 competitors. We're down to the final 8, and I am one of those 8, so gonna be trying to hold on for as long as I possibly can in that tournament. Maybe I'll make it far, or maybe I'll just lose in my first match and then can go back to sleep, because I gotta wake up early for that.
Someone's in your path, though, that's the thing.
Yeah, 7325 is my first opponent in the tournament, so...
Considering how
in top 8,
anyway. Games, this will be a very good match.
Yeah. But we will be back again next Friday with more Retro Book Club and more questionable games. Let's go ahead and send you folks over. You know what? I said earlier that they were going to be playing a video game. Let's send you all over to Polk Kitsune, who's playing Gotham Knights.
Oh, they'll like the hashtag for the raid message.
Fix the game.
Alright. Have a good night, everyone, and take care.
Bye, everybody.